we'll know. Our beautiful guest, Aaron. This is like your 5th or 6th time.
It's starting to be enough that I'm having trouble keeping track.
You're basically a regular now. You're just... You could appear on any cast.
If it were a TV show, I'd be that, like, guest star that... or, like, also starring the regular cast members who also star.
Like you're on a little episode arc of Potcast.
Getting high.
Of Potcast.
Yeah.
What up? Hey, Vinzu.
Hello, guys.
You followed. Thanks for that follow, dude.
Hey. How's it going, Owen?
Let's say some quick shout-outs to the homies in chat.
Yeah.
We got Cindy Angel in the house. She says, "Hi, Aaron."
Hello.
She also says, "Oh, guys, before you get baked, can I change the font for your cross-stitch?" Yes. Yeah, I mean, honestly, whatever looks good. I don't know what's
gonna...
shouldn't ask
anything, make it your own, and then it would be more special.
I agree. Like, honestly, I don't know what's gonna look good. I don't know much about cross-stitching. You're the expert. So, anything you want to do. What's cross-stitching?
Yes.
Can you link us one of your cross-stitches? I'll show it to you.
Perfect.
But she's cross-stitching our logo. Yeah.
Oh, like physical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's, I don't know how it's done. But, you know, something happens, and then you're, stitching and crossing stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I know. So, Cindy Angel's in the house. Oh, Chief Bonesaw. He's coming blood currently.
Oh, you coming blood still?
Dude, wait, we were coming blood.
Same person as last year?
Yeah. Damn,
still
dude.
coming blood.
That was a long time ago.
There's I think, if I'm correct, I know Wreckful gets that donated to him all the time, that song.
I Come Blood?
I Come Blood, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
nice.
They always do it, and it's always, the guy always is like, talking about how his fucking family just got murdered by a serial killer, and this is the only song to make him feel better, and it's always I Come Blood, like every time.
Huh.
Like, he always donates some shit and makes him think, like, oh, I need to click the song. And then he clicks it, and it's always I Come Blood.
Wait, is that a song?
There's a song called I Come Blood.
Oh,
It's a metal song. The guy's like, I come blood.
You know what's funny? I was going to say it's probably a metal song.
It's a metal song, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yo, the Buddha Hotbox is here. He says, yes!
Yeah, that's one of the PPP streamers, guys.
Check
What's
out
up,
the
dude?
Buddha.
He was riding a bike today, and I have to make sure people understand something. If you're going to do a stream, an IRL stream especially from your phone, the best tip I can give you, make sure that you turn auto rotate off. Make sure your fucking screen's locked. Because there's so many people I watch.
And it's just like
and it's just always going. So it's just something to remember. You know what I mean? I think that's fair criticism.
Word of advice, everyone.
But then as soon as in Djibouti he put it on, he locked it because I didn't know if it was that. I just guessed because I've never done a stream like that. And as soon as he did it, it just stayed on that one screen, and it wasn't switching. And it was because he was riding a bike, so every time he hit a bump, it would fucking like switch and shit like that. Didn't switch, looked fucking good, man. You're doing a good thing. I like it.
Hell yeah, the Buddha.
That's a good tip for anybody out there.
Hey, Goat Pro's here. He's another fucking dope-ass streamer.
What's up, Goat
Check out
Pro?
Goat Pro.
He's on PPP.
Yo, JMS. How you doing, JMS? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Moistifier is here. That's a name that I've never seen. Welcome, Moistifier.
Moistifier.
And you moistified my loins.
I feel like you just that's a statement, not just a name. You're a moistifier.
You're a moistifier. Moistified my loins.
Moistifier.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Cannibal Corpse. Yeah, those dudes are pretty hardcore.
Animal Corpse?
Cannibal Corpse.
Oh, have you ever heard them?
Yeah, oh yeah. Moffat
have you ever heard them? He really listens to them?
Dude, Moffat loves death metal.
Really? Oh, I'm just interested because I've never known that, man. That's cool as
really?
fuck. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Moffat.
Do you know Moffat at all?
I haven't met him yet.
We need to do a cast where Moffat's here and then you're here. Because Moffat's so fucking cool.
He's one you've been friends with forever and ever, right?
Since 4th grade.
Yeah, he's a nice...
And I'm 36 years old, so there you go. It's been a long time.
He's your version of my best friend, Lindsay. I've known since 1st grade.
Yep. It's weird because him and Moffat are me and Oscar, just the older versions. And, of course, different sizes and shit. But
Moffat almost died.
Yeah, Moffat almost died recently.
It's all good, I'm assuming, though?
but he's got to
Maybe
go
I
back
should
in
have
for more
followed that.
surgery.
He lost all his blood in his
He
body.
literally lost every single
Bit of his
ounce
blood.
in
Just
his
pure
body.
transfusion. He's
Yep, it
running
was just-
completely off other
The only
people's-
reason he survived was because of transfusion.
Yeah,
It's
basically he was
crazy.
internally bleeding and they didn't realize it. They had just stitched him back up, and they were like, "We don't have a pulse on him. What's
So
going
not even
on?"
a normal like complication of.
They said a sonogram couldn't pick up a pulse in his fucking leg.
Oh, that's
It was
terrible.
A sonogram.
He was in surgery for 9 hours,
and they said it was gonna take 2 hours just to remove the cancer from his.
and they
tumor
never
out.
even got the tumor out.
Never got.
I'm
So
sorry, I'm followed up.
he has to
No,
heal
you're good.
completely over again, and then he has to heal completely over again and then re-heal.
Don't feel bad.
I mean, redo the surgery. But no, I don't think anybody should feel bad. If anything, that just proves how you should feel with people that fucking work on your body. You know what I mean? These people are fucking. They spend so much time of their lives
Doctors,
dedicated to doing this
scientists, the
stuff.
people that are
Don't
making.
make their job harder or make their lives harder or say you know the answer because you fucking don't. These people have to put surgeons 15 years to cut somebody open. You know what I mean? That's your life. You're dedicating.
And they're working
And that's what they wanna
10,
do.
12 hours a
Oh,
day.
dude,
they're not doing
those
an 8
doctors
hour
that
day
sit there in
here,
scrubs and
an
they get off
8 hour
work and
day
they
there.
smoke some weed, they sleep and then they wake up, put their scrubs on and go back to fucking work. You know what I mean? That's some crazy ass shit.
I can tell you
fuck.
from experience, attempting to find a time to go on a date with anyone who's in the firefighter, paramedic, doctor field, pretty damn impossible for that reason.
Well, yeah.
For,
Yeah.
ridiculous hours. They get 3 days off in a row, but half the time they're so fucking
They're just wiped that. Yeah.
they just have
It's
spend those
just
days
in
rebooting.
the military, it's the highest divorce rate ever.
Yeah.
Less than 1% of the population, right? But yet we have the highest. With the military has the
it
highest
makes
divorce
sense.
rate.
You're
Yeah.
away for long periods. You're
A lot of
high
times people are
stress.
getting married just for the money.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I like you.
We
But
had
I
a
could
guy.
make
I
like
can
a
live with
fuck
you.
ton more
I know a
money.
guy that came back, and his wife was cheating on him and spent all his money from deployment. So he came back to negative money in his bank account.
That's-
Right after, so he and he was infantry.
That's-
He came back from watching some of it, and yes, a couple of his friends did die that deployment because it was before I deployed. So he came back from that 9 or 10 months. Or no, it was 12. No, it was. They think they were there for 13 months that deployment, right? I think 2 people that they were with died, and it was Afghanistan infantry constantly fighting. He comes home to a negative bank account, and
Wife
his wife
cheated on
was
him
fucking
and
like some
gone.
other guys.
Wow.
No, they're still together. He's fucking
They're
crazy.
still together.
Yeah, they have 6
Okey-dokey
kids or
then.
something. I don't know. It's fucking-
Okay.
It's weird.
Debuda says, Adam, that shirt is awesome. Good times. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks, man.
You like that shirt, man?
It is.
He drew it.
Design,
I drew it.
Yeah.
Yep. I drew it, and it is on the shirt website. It's very expensive to buy these
Very,
shirts,
very stupid expensive.
so we don't necessarily recommend it.
We don't
unless
really
you're a
ever
very
promote it
wealthy
either.
person.
And every time we promote
That's
it,
the reason why we don't promote
Yep.
it. If they had great deals,
we would promote it.
I would promote the fuck out of it, and I'd be making a hell of a lot more shirts, but...
I don't even.
until
Because we had such. It was cool because I loved sitting in there and you were just there doing all your shit. You know what I mean? We were coming up with ideas and stuff, and it was at one point it was going to be this thing where we were going to try to. Well, mainly him. He's the one that draws and does the designing on Adobe and shit like that. All I can really do is help with some fucking ideas and shit. But try to get at
Motivate
least
me?
one.
You can
Yeah.
motivate me?
Well, at least get one a month. But it just doesn't feel worth it because of the fact that I wouldn't even want to get one design done a month because of the fact that it's
we don't really
we don't
give
want to
it
promote
because
it.
it's so
It's
expensive.
so expensive. Yeah, that's crazy.
You're good.
Well, basically, there's a T-shirt website that we have.
I think I
and,
found out because you guys told me about this last time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just super stupid.
You're good. We've told
No,
everybody
I
about
know.
it.
Well, do you mind
And,
if
oh
I-
shit, I forgot. We're gonna look at this
go for
Instagram.
it. Try it.
I'm gonna smoke some weed. Start this off.
Here you go. That's a cross stitch.
Jack Flight Shatter.
That's a cross stitch.
Oh, okay.
It's not peer pressure. It's just your turn.
That's rad.
That's dope, huh?
I like.
Hell yeah.
I do like that.
So she's gonna do a podcast logo for us, which is sick as fuck. Cindy,
My
you
grandma
beautiful,
used to do that a lot.
beautiful lady. That's amazing.
So not cross stitching. She did the one. Is that the one with plastic and you have the 2 little long, and you the fucking
that's-
like this? What is that? Needle or netting or knitting? Is that where they have the two and you're just like that?
That's
my fucking grandma would fucking knit goddamn blankets bigger than me.
Well, and there's also the ones that like you used to be able to do as a kid. They used to have the kits where it was like the little short piece of yarn and you had a special tool that you like pulled it through. And
you're talking about the plastic and you pull through
it was like a little mini rug.
What was that called?
What was that? I was obsessed with that as a kid. I used to do that all.
It's whatever like that tool, that hook tool is. It's
no, dude, it was all about like I know what you're talking about.
Or the bead thingies that you melted with your iron, all ghetto style. You like
crochet,
Is
right?
it?
But it's all about the what the fuck was the one where it was a board? It looked like the fucking
where you got like a pattern.
No, the submarine boards where you have to fight against each other.
Oh yeah,
like the
Battleship.
Battleship, it looked like that. But then like you had it was all lights and you had these little like
bright light.
Bright light. I fucking
lights?
love
Yeah.
bright light. Dude. My aunt bought me one of those and fucking I played the shit out of bright light.
I love the little
Bright Light
one
was
that you
amazing.
had like the tray and shapes and you had the little beads and you made designs and then you put the wax paper and you ironed it.
They made some
and it
badass
made
shit.
a little like ornament thingy.
I don't think I had that.
Oh, I was obsessed with that one as a kid too.
Huh.
That was a good one.
Man, they don't really
That
have as
bright
much
lights.
cool arts and crafts stuff for kids anymore. Now it's just video games, really.
It's like
I will say there are some cool arts and craft video games. So my
oh, that's cool.
My
That's a good
sister has a fire pretty much specifically for the kids. It's like a life-proof, like lifetime warranty thing.
Wait, what's it? What, a fire?
It's an Amazon Fire.
Oh, I
The
thought you meant
tablet.
like a fire that kept going forever, and I was like,
No.
what?
Yes.
I was
That'd
like,
be rad,
what?
but no.
No, like, I
Yeah.
really didn't know. Like,
But it has like all these different apps, and it has like kid mode,
Yeah.
which the kids can't get into anything bad.
Little shits.
And they have like PBS video. PBS has free video apps as well as free game apps, and Disney has a bunch. But they like there's little coloring games. Like she has a Doc McStuffins one where she can like just go for it with all the different colors and like they're fake of course, but it's like glitter and it's
Now,
just,
are
like,
they
little art
aware
apps.
of the name they used when they said Doc McStuffins?
Oh, why do you have to? I didn't even.
The first
Doc.
time I saw that, I was just
I don't know what's darkness. What does that mean?
It's the
Well,
McStuffin.
Holy fuck!
you know, why use McStuffin? I don't know.
Why
That
is
seems
it-
like a bad
It
idea.
sounds like a
Wait.
porn star name, doesn't it?
Well, Doc. When I hear
The
Doc,
offices of Doc McStuffin.
when I hear Doc, I think docking. So are two dudes about to put penises together?
Hey, it's possible. They could
Also bad.
Doc McMushing.
No, it is a child's cartoon about a 6-year-old girl who's has the ability to make stuffed animals come to life essentially, and she's their doctor.
You
Okay.
should scoot in just a little bit. Yeah, let's get cozy.
Yeah.
Bring it in.
Yeah. Hey, Stone
Alright,
Husker's
that's
here.
something
He
dope.
says, "Sup, dudes
What's
and
up,
lady."
Stone Husker.
Pew Pew Laser Beam says, "Hi, friends."
Hey, Pew Pew's a positive pot smoking streamer.
Yo.
And person
Hell
at the same
yeah.
time. Because he streams on PPP. What up, dude? That guy is a comedian. Like you need to get on one of those games where it's like...
Dude, I've heard a lot about you, Pew Pew. Let's play.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's just, it becomes more about, it's less about winning and more about we're going to be fucking it's going to be funny. You're up if you want to smoke some weed. What's that thing?
Max
Research for
Max
my little travel
McKillip is
kit.
here. What
Oh,
up, Max?
okay.
And it's
Good to see you, buddy.
Who is it?
Max McKillip.
Hey, what's up, Max?
What's going on, dude? Psycho Cash is here too.
Hello, Psycho Cash. Apparently, I'm officially out of the group, so I can't play with him anymore, but
Can't play PUBGs with
No,
Psycho
no.
Cash anymore.
we're not friends anymore.
Ooh,
That's what he said.
That sounds like some middle school shit, right?
that
Damn,
sounds,
man.
That sounds like some 12-year-old girl shit.
That's
right
the
there.
shit that I have to deal with.
Psycho
Wow,
Cash.
you brought it even worse.
Hey,
Just
Foster
middle
Naked
school.
in jail's here.
Hey.
And he's still naked in jail, everybody.
Do you like being naked while you're in jail?
The jail in my hometown that's nicknamed the La Plata Ramada was just made Denver news for a bear breaking both in and out of the jail.
A
My
bear
hometown. Yep.
broke
A
into
bear
the jail,
broke into the jail.
and then it broke out.
Yep.
Very cool.
Did it get locked in the jail?
Well, it like got into it climbed like over the fence into the exercise yard, and then it
Oh
climbed back
shit!
out.
Was anybody there?
No.
Did it have a snackadoodle?
It didn't eat any
A
people.
snack
But the
idiot.
fact that it broke into, then back out of the county jail, there's a reason we call it La Plata Ramada.
Because it's easy to get in and out of. But
Because
animals,
it's so whatever.
animals
It's such a chill
are
jail. That's
pretty
so weird to
fucking-
say, but
animals
it's true.
are insane when it comes to like doing something they want.
Well, you gotta think about it. For them, that could be their entertainment. So if them finding food is what makes them have
Issues.
happy or live their lives in a better way. For us, we have fucking video games, being on podcast, jerking off, I mean, they'd probably masturbate too, I'm sure. Whatever, if they figure it out. But
Animal
what I'm saying-
masturbation.
But what I'm saying
You got a
is,
big chunk on this thing still, young lady.
what?
Apparently, I'm doing it wrong.
There was a giant piece. Look, it's still on there. Look.
Oh shit. She's like, get that out of my face. I'm trying to cap it. You gotta really inhale. I'm just kidding.
This was so big, darling. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to try and fuck you there, but you just had so much left.
You're getting high tonight.
There's
actually
a lot
left over.
over.
Yeah, you should just hit that. That's a hit for you. There you go. Damn.
You okay?
You
I
about
wasn't
to-
trying to just totally get you wrecked there.
You
but
about to get
There was just
high.
a fuck ton on it. I was
Hey,
like, here, you
if
should
you're
keep
smoking
going.
weed on Marijuana Cast, we fucking
Marijuana
make you
Cast.
smoke more than you want.
Should we change?
Maybe
Maybe we should change it
Should
to
we change
Marijuana
to
Cast.
Well, apparently you can name change now. Should we be Marijuana Cast?
Marrow.
Marijuana.
Podcast is awesome because it's
Okay.
a play on podcast.
It is? Oh my god, we didn't even think about
What
that.
is a
We're
podcast?
idiots. I know.
That
I'm
was
not trying to be
actually
a-
a
I'm not
really
trying to be
good
smart
point
ass.
to.
You are so baked. You can't even open your eyes right now.
I've never seen you get that high from a hit before. So,
That's awesome.
that was
Hell
pretty
yeah.
good.
I
Thanks,
did
thanks
smoke
for the leftover.
already, remember?
Thanks for the leftover hit, too.
Yeah. Now,
Since you guys are smoking it, can I take a hit of that, too?
Do it.
What is it? What are we talking? We got some shatter.
Jack Flight Shatter.
It's pretty fucking bomb.
I just told him I wanted a good sativa.
Nice. All right.
I like Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What was it dragon semen we were talking about last night drinking? Or was it dragon ale?
I love that they essentially.
Dragon's milk.
Dragon's milk.
Dragon.
No, it was dragon semen.
No, it was dragon's milk.
I think it was semen.
No, it was the morning after kill said he would ingest any liquid that came out of a dragon. So semen. would
Oh,
be
yeah,
it.
that's true.
That's why we were thinking about dragon semen, but dragon's milk. I want to get that drink. Sorry. I couldn't-
Oh, the
No,
beer.
it's okay.
Yeah, the beer.
I have no idea what's happening. I'll just.
There's a
drink my
beer
fake wine.
called Dragon's Milk, and apparently it's amazing.
Whoa.
Man.
Yeah, I just trusted.
It's weird that I
for
can't-
the dispensary to do their job.
It's weird that I can't take a fucking flower right now. It's really.
Yeah, we're fresh out of flour.
Yeah, that's a weird feeling.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to ask Oscar.
Tent City Jail in the summer.
Tent City
Tent
Jail.
City Jail. Oh, we got a good one here.
Okay.
I heard the warden of the prison called it an unbearable mistake.
Oh.
Damn, pew pew. Very nice.
That guy's got it.
Foster Naked in jail, speaking of jails, says, we have a jail here that looks like it's right out of the movie Cool Hand Luke.
Haven't seen it.
It's really old. Isn't that with James Dean?
I'm sorry, the what?
Cool Hand Luke? Did James
I
Dean
bet my
play
dad
Cool
would
Hand
know.
Luke?
Is it a
Or was
cowboy
Clint
movie?
Eastwood.
I don't know.
Is it
It's
a
an old
cowboy?
movie.
Is it a East, like Western?
I
I
don't
was
know.
gonna say Eastern, but I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I don't think it is a Western.
Because
I'm
if it's
not
a
sure.
Western, I bet you my dad could
Paul
tell you.
Newman.
Paul Newman.
Trying to pew pew.
Oh, it is Paul Newman.
Okay.
Yeah. It's classic, but I honestly probably haven't seen it in 20 years. I mean, it's been a long time.
Okay.
Stone Husker says, milk versus semen, tomato versus tomato.
Exactly. They're both the same thing.
Same
They're both
shit.
giving you protein.
That's right. In a milky white form.
Yeah. Unless you come blood, then it might be red.
Never had the experience of tasting
I've never come blood.
semen. and I've never
Good to know on both counts.
had that experience either.
Yeah.
Which I'm happy to say. Yeah, I'm really happy to say I've never come blood.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing to not ever have to worry about.
If you come on your period, does it count as coming blood?
Yeah, I think it would.
No, because I consider, like, coming blood would be, like, the actual blood coming out of the penis while you're coming. Like, it's like there's something wrong there.
Right, but
A period is a natural thing, and having an orgasm just means there's an orgasm. You're not coming blood there. You had an orgasm, and you have blood in your vagina, so it mixes.
Yeah, I
you know
guess
what
that
I mean?
makes
You
sense.
see
It's
what
a
I'm saying?
mixture
Alright.
instead
Yeah, that's
of the
how I see it.
actual blood.
Alright.
Yeah, let's get specific, you know what I
hey,
mean?
that's why
You got to
I
get
was
scientific
asking.
with it, everybody.
Yeah.
You got to
So-
get scientific.
Think about it. Smoke weed every day.
Dabs only. Love it. Yeah, we're yabba dabba doo.
We're
That's
dabba
why.
doodles right now.
That's why it's called yabba dabba doo.
It is it?
Yep.
It is it? Okay.
Called it yabba dabba doo.
Fuck yeah.
Because I knew we were not going to be taking any flower hits.
Yeah, no flower head tonight.
Or we could just go pick some random flowers and smoke them and
You
see
want
what
to just
happens.
like pick some weeds outside and see what happens if you smoke it? There was a guy who smoked
Your
poison ivy
outside
and
might
died.
be too manicured to find any weeds.
There
Yeah.
was a guy that smoked poison ivy and died
Yes.
because it swelled up
And
his
let's
lungs
be
and
honest.
he died.
If you're going to smoke poison ivy,
Like
you probably deserve to
somebody
die.
was gonna do
Darwin
it. You know what I
Award.
mean? But you got to think about it that way too. Is if anything, like in a sense, you know, even if it sounds completely stupid, there are so many people and there's so much time and there's so many things that can happen. I think everything could it has happened in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, or is going to be tried once. Like somebody smoking poison ivy, or
Yeah.
like I've seen
I mean,
the
with
most
7
fucked up,
billion
insane
people-
shit. And I've seen the most fucked up shit I never even thought people would
I mean,
want
there's,
to do.
I'm sure
Like in
there's
real life.
crazy shit out there that none of us will ever see and ever
And
know
if
about.
you think about some of the shit we do, you have to wonder who is the first person to be like, what will happen if I smoke this
Yeah.
random thing that doesn't look like I should?
And then they maybe
Who
die.
decide to
And maybe people-
eat
nobody
what
was even there.
essentially probably looked like a chicken shitting. Who decided to eat the first egg? Like, that looks yummy.
It's a really good question. That is pretty weird. If you didn't know what an egg was,
I think it's different though because of the fact that
Instinctual.
at their time, at that time it was completely different than we can even fathom.
Yeah.
We see chickens and eggs in a different way than we could even fathom how they would. You know what I mean? So
Totally.
But people
that would
are
be
also finding more, like, new, different herbs and shit that you can smoke to get high, like, all
100%
the time.
DMT.
So,
is,
you know, if they look and they're like, hey, I don't see anything on here saying on the internet saying that anyone's tried smoking poison ivy.
yeah, but you shouldn't. That's just,
Doesn't
I
mean
mean,
you should, but
Yeah.
you can,
well,
you
the
know.
poison ivy one's
poison
stupid.
ivy is
Well,
kind
yeah.
of
That
stupid.
one's like
Maybe that's
like,
a bad example.
that's an
It's
extreme
poison.
example, but
That because poison ivy is what does it do if you touches your leg? It swells up, right? It gets itchy and
Right.
swells. So what happens
Right,
when you
when you
inhale
put
it
it
in
in
your
your
lungs?
lungs.
And he died because like he couldn't breathe.
yeah, your lungs swole
He
shut.
couldn't breathe. So
There you go.
and they didn't know how to
I
open
tried to
his.
play devil's advocate, it blew up in my face. You win some, you lose some.
Hey, you're not always going to be the devil. Sometimes we're the devils. Ooh.
Ah!
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Adam Sandler's here. What's going on, bro?
Hello, Mr. Adam Sandler 2000.
Katie Ann's here. She says,
Whoa,
seems
biddies.
like I arrive at the
420
exact right time."
biddies.
Oh, what up? Thanks, Pew Pew.
Pew pew, you little
Thanks for
homie.
dropping
What's up,
them.
dude?
420
Thanks,
biddies on
man.
us, dude. How's your guest tonight? Asks Kitty Ann. How are you?
How are
I
you?
am happy and high.
Happy and high.
Happy
Nice relaxing day.
Double H's.
Hey, Brutal T just dropped a host on us, man.
Holy moly. Hey, Brutal T. What's up, homie? And
What's up,
guys,
bro?
if you don't know who Brutal T is, that is another streamer
That's a
who streams
stream, a ding
on
ding.
Positive Pod-Smoking People. He's a cool fucking dude. And we play a lot of PUBGs with him. And he's gotten really good. And I would say better than me at it. So, how's it going, homie? How you doing, dude?
Da 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 da. Woo. Da 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 da.
What is happening?
To what?
We are touching ourselves with our minds.
Yes. Hmm.
Oh, shit.
No, there's a guy named Brutal T, and he's a cool fucking dude, and we play a lot of games with him, and he just threw a host at us, meaning that he was streaming at one point, and he was like, "Boom! I'm gonna throw all these people that I was streaming for to you guys and try to help your channel out."
Nice.
It's like a healthy thing.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
one
like
of
you're
those
sending your audience to
builder
somebody else's
vibes.
channel to go hang out with them.
to help them
Nice.
out. Yeah,
So it's a cool way to
Share the love.
share the love.
passing the
And then
stoners.
like if somebody maybe they're not ready to stop watching Twitch,
Mhm.
but they're not really sure who to watch next.
You just
They just trust the
You can just
person
be
they've
like-
been watching
Yeah.
to know.
like
what
we
they're
always
looking for.
usually hit with people because we made a community called PPP, Positive Pot Smoking People. So we usually try to host those guys first and foremost, and if not those people, they're gonna more than likely be stoners, like people that smoke weed. You know what I mean? Like
Makes sense because the people watching this obviously
Smoke
either
a
enjoy
lot of
smoking or at
weed.
least watching others smoke.
Yeah, basically we're always looking for somebody.
Oh, see, I wish
chill,
those
smoking
Jehovah
weed.
Witnesses or whatever they were would show up at the door right now. That would be funny.
She saw some Mormons or Jehovah's
They
Witnesses
were
walking
creeping out in
around.
the courtyard when I got here.
I dare them, dude.
They were talking about
fucking
your neighbors
dare 'em.
and she walked away and they started doing the, excuse me, have you heard the Lord of, or the good word of, and I turned around, I was like, not interested, and just kept going.
Man, I would invite them in. I'd be like, "You want to be on podcast?
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you. I forgot. That reminded
Let's
me.
go, dude." But they're like,
When I was at
Yeah.
work this morning, I was walking over to Moe's, and on 16th Street there was these three older people, probably in their like late 60s, early 70s, and they were handing out. They were all dressed up. Like the ladies were in dresses, full on heavy ass dresses. The dude was
like
straight
church.
suited up, like they were
Hell yeah.
straight out of church in the South, like Southern
Fuck
church
yeah, dude.
dress and everything.
Fuck
it was
yeah.
crazy.
That's what I'm fucking
And I
talking
walked by
about.
and
We
they're
need more
like-
of that shit in the streets.
They're like, here you go. Handed me some booklet and it said something about Jesus or something on the front, and I was like, nah, I'm good. And the,
Nah,
guy,
I'm
and
good.
the guy's like, oh man, what's going on? Don't you believe in God? I go, nope, I'm set. And he's like, what happened? I go, well, I was raised Catholic and now I just don't even believe in anything. He's like, oh yeah, those Catholics, man, that's a crazy one.
That's a crazy one. The Mormon told her he was a
I don't know.
What was he?
I bet he was like
Okay.
Baptist.
But
Like
it's funny-
Southern Baptist
Okay.
or something.
Because
Damn,
they were
dude.
dressed straight up out of
Yeah.
the South.
You should
like
see.
the bell
You gotta
dress.
see
I
it,
was
dude.
like,
In the South.
It was your, did
It
they have the
gets
accent? You were
crazy,
talking like
man.
she had the Southern accent.
a little bit.
little.
Yeah. They
I
kind of
promise you,
did.
man, it gets crazy over there too. Cause like I remember, and I was thinking about it as a kid, like the kids going up in front of the audience and like fucking reading scripture and shit like that. That's fucking stupid, and it's fucking wrong. I'm just saying, but
When I went
Whatever.
to my what was it
that's
called?
fucking crazy. That's awesome, dude.
damn it.
I'm glad I
As
don't
a
go out in public
Catholic-
much.
Oh, confirmation.
yeah.
When you get like this confirmation that confirms that you're in the church or whatever it is. So you basically
I
go
do
on
that
this.
too. I do
You
that
basically
too.
go on this little camp trip.
Oh, you had to go on a camp trip for it?
Yeah, we
We
went.
just
on,
had
it was
to like
a
go in
3-day
front and
camping
like
trip.
we had to like memorize lines in the book and like the fucking the commandments and all that shit like that.
Oh shit!
And
I
then
did
See,
do
we had to
church.
put on shows
We
with
had to-
that stuff.
Well, we
Like,
did stuff like that too, like,
Oh,
where we
okay.
had to be the ones that helped with like the Christmas fucking birth of Jesus and shit and the Easter shit. We had to help because we were in
Yeah.
that group.
I grew
And,
up
it
as a
was stupid.
heathen.
Nice.
Heathen.
Yeah. Well, I almost had sex on my confirmation camp trip.
Well, no, what's ironic is like super religious people. I feel like a lot of times the kids like fall off the wagon pretty hardcore for a while at least, like in high
Lot of
school,
times,
middle
yeah.
school. So a bunch of my friends were like raised super religious. Like they started having sex in like middle school, high school, like partying. I didn't get drunk until a week before I graduated high school. I didn't have sex after I graduated high school, and I was raised like completely heathenistic. Like my parents were like, well, my dad didn't really talk about sex with us, but our mom was pretty much like, have sex when you're ready, just let me know so you could be on birth control. You know, I don't expect you to necessarily have sex with the love of your life, but make sure you're okay remembering him forever. That's all our mom told me.
That's
That's
definitely
fucking
true.
smart as shit.
You know what?
And
That's like
That's
she
a
was
great way to
super-
word it.
She
Make
was
sure-
super
fucking
open
true.
about all of it. She was
That's
like,
amazing.
don't try to
That's
hide
such a
it.
good
You
word.
won't get in trouble. Be safe. And yeah, and all she said was make sure you're okay remembering this person forever.
Ever.
That's so
And
smart. That's a good.
Neither my sister or I had sex until after we graduated high school. Both of us had opportunity. We just, never felt the pressure to like, rebel or anything. They were the same way
Shit, you
really
guys
with
were beating
alcohol
Dom's
and
back.
stuff.
Like,
Like
Get 'em outta here.
Like when my parents knew I was hanging out with people who did party, all she asked was that I let her know when I was somewhere safe and, checked in and never drink and drive. Like if I was ever in a situation that wasn't safe, that I could always call them.
It's good parenting.
And
Yeah.
Smart. That's the way.
And also,
I mean, look,
like
your kids
my
are gonna go
sister
crazy.
and I, neither of us really partied until after we graduated. Like I went to parties. I went to parties where people were getting so drunk they were throwing up. I wouldn't drink. It was fine. I had fun.
Shit, if you're sober and you start seeing people throwing up from drinking and you've never done it,
Why
that
do
would
I
be
wanna
like
do
a
that?
The very worst I
like-
did in high school was I
Why would I do
smoked
this?
shisha. I smoked out, and I smoked a little tiny bit of weed. But like,
What?
No.
I can't even
You
respect
be on
you
this
anymore.
cast anymore.
I cannot even respect
Nope.
you anymore. You smoked
You-
weed when you were in high school?
You're out of here.
Fucking
but I like.
get off the fucking
But
show.
it was kind. I hung out with the partiers. I
Oh,
wasn't
shit.
sheltered. I was just.
I'm sorry, Brutal
What?
T subbed though.
Holy moly, a
Damn.
mother of moose.
Brutal T.
What the fuck are you doing,
and
dog?
Kitty Ann dropping a host
Holy
on us.
shit, Kitty Ann, thank you. And Brutal,
Brutal
what the
T.
fuck?
I'm sorry.
Hey.
cut you
No,
off.
no problem.
That's fucking
That's awesome
dude.
as fuck.
Yo,
Thank you so
Brutal.
much.
Hell yeah.
Remember, if we ever get banned, we're going to Chatterbait, and for every sub on Chatterbait, we're both gonna stand up and just helicopter dick our penis, or helicopter.
Helicopter dick our
Every time.
penises.
Yeah, helicopter dick our penises.
We're gonna helicopter dick
I'm gonna
our
get good at
penises.
it. I used to practice
Can I
that
have a
stuff.
warning so I can hide if I'm here?
Nope. It's just gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just gonna automatically. We're gonna have
you
a
better
thing.
get your way out of
So
here because
we're
it's
gonna
gonna
have-
get dangerous.
We're gonna have
real
a. We're gonna
quick.
have a
It's gonna
speaker.
be like high school all over again. Ah! Get out of here!
What the fuck kind of high school did you go to?
Okay, but no, what was gonna happen?
I
We're gonna have a
never
special
got-
speaker. We're gonna have a special speaker, and whenever that speaker goes off, it's only when somebody subs or donates, right? And that will be a loud, like crazy party music, right? And as soon as that happens, is when we fucking stand up, and it's just like, "Dur, dur, dur, dur," and dicks are flinging. So you better just cover your eyes, because things are gonna get crazy, and we're gonna be making some biddies. You know
You
what I
might
mean?
want to wear a poncho.
Poncho it up, because there will be massive amounts of semen flying everywhere. And goggles, just in case.
All
Just
right.
a full body suit if you're on our Chatterbait, because we're getting
And
crazy.
this is why I hesitate
Well-
sometimes to give my mom the link to this.
Well, we were thinking about it. We're like, hey, if we ever go to Chatterbait and Aaron wants to come over, you know what we could do is me and him could just have sex while you watch. And then, they could watch you watching us fucking. And I think that would be a big... Somebody out there is going to want to see that. You know what I mean?
Dude, there's a lot of people that want to see that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you want to see
guarantee
us guys fucking?
And then Aaron watch.
Yeah,
You're
while
just
she
hanging
watches.
She'll be like smoking cigarettes.
She'll just sit there, smoke a
chilling.
cigarette,
black
take a
and
dab.
white.
Black and white. It'll be black.
Ooh, it'll
yeah.
be classy.
Noir
classy.
style.
Dude, we'll do it really classy.
Yeah.
Like old flapper
But you
dress,
gotta wear
just
like the big
like
hat.
yeah.
You gotta wear the big hat.
The
circle
The
long
around.
hat, and
cigarette.
yeah, the
Long.
long cigarette.
Ooh.
And then me and
The
yours are gonna be butt
curls.
ass naked
And then what do we
With-
call
I'm gonna
it,
get a
though?
black bow tie,
This
one
is
of
a
those-
new genre
with a black bow
that
tie.
we're creating.
Yeah.
So we call it.
Creepy as fuck noir.
I'm gonna call it. You ever seen a big man get fucked by a smaller man?
Well, a 50s lady watches.
Exactly.
No, that's misleading. People would think they're getting old person porn if you said 50s
Ooh.
lady. Too misleading.
Black
would
and
love
white.
that.
Hashtag.
Like a
No.
lady from the 50s?
What?
That's ancient!
What? No, but
gotta see
you
her.
just gotta go hashtag black and white filter, and then the world will know. You know what I mean? As soon as you go hashtag black and white filter in the video, they'll understand.
True.
That's how you say it.
I
That's
think you
avoid the oldness.
overestimate the intelligence of humans.
Not when it comes to porn.
That's the one thing
Sadly valid.
that our humans' IQ is.
I can guarantee you something, guys. If I want to
Anyone who
come, I
watches
will figure
porn
out what I'm
knows
gonna find
what
to
all
do,
the
though.
different filters are if they watch enough porn. And newbies who don't, they'll get there.
You'll figure it out. I
Eventually.
promise.
It's gonna happen. Shit. I gotta read this. This is
Okay,
funny.
what's happening?
I gotta read
I'm taking a dab for blue.
Oh, hey, May Churro's here. What up, May
Hey,
Churro?
Maychiro.
Good
That's
to
a
see
lovely
you.
streamer right there. She is dope as fuck.
What's up? She says, when I was 10, my mom pulled my sister and I out of school to live with a Christian-based cult for a year. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Yikes.
she's told me about
That's
this.
insanity.
It's insane.
I
Like,
feel like I need to say I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow.
Well-
she left her family. It
Yeah.
never went back. She just said, fuck this. I'm out of here.
That's crazy. Thank you for
Holy
talking
shit.
about
That's
that.
crazy,
I remember
man.
me and
I
you.
did not know
I
that.
remember me and her being in like a chat room when she told me about that. You know, me and her just talking like as friends, right? And
Well, she
that is
says
insane.
it turned out pretty good, so no worries.
Yeah, but like that's still. You're an awesome person. Yeah, you're awesome.
Kitty Ann, hi, I'm Erin. I've been on a couple times.
But I'm saying that's fucking crazy to think about. You know, like that can happen. You could be born into that.
Brutal T. Hey, you guys follow Brutal T, man. He's a dope ass
he's
streamer,
one of the
too.
dudes, man.
And he's engaging lurk mode. Thanks, brother.
Hey, man, we need to play some
Hell
more pubs. I need to get better. There was 3 times today we could have won, and all 3 times it was my fault we lost. That fucking is shitty. Yeah, because like legitimately, like it's not even one of those like, oh, they could have done something different. It was like, oh, I could have won the game or not, and it was 3 times.
Damn.
And it was with
That's
him.
okay. Hey, you're gonna learn. Yeah. You're gonna
but
learn
it was like
from your mistakes.
One of them was me versus 2 dudes, and we got 2nd place. Because I was like in the gas and they didn't see me, but I was still in the last level
I've
gas.
seen you take 3 dudes.
Oh man, I like sometimes whenever you're sucking a dick while you're getting fucked in the ass, there's just something about that, man. Like it just.
Okay, so I know how a girl can take 3 dudes. Where does the 3rd dude go for it?
2 in the ass. Girls can do it too. I've seen it.
2 in the ass? Oh no!
I've seen 2 in
I'd
one.
rather take 2 in
No.
the mouth, dude.
I
would rather take 2 in my mouth.
I've
But I
seen
don't
2
know
in
if
one
it's
girl's
possible.
asshole. I've seen
unless you can dislocate.
2 in one girl's ass, 1 in her vagina, and like 1 in her mouth.
Oh!
Same time.
Whoa,
It makes like every
I've
part
never
of me
came so much in my fucking life.
It's just everything tighten up. Tighten up! Never let anything in
Wait,
there.
did
Never!
you say your mom's gonna watch this? Oh.
She wants to like see me on podcast, so I need to find a like YouTube link of it. One that
Oh, you don't want her to be on a live one?
I'm debating. I think I want her to watch one that's not live first and gauge her reaction.
And so
Because
she
my
can-
mom might find this hilarious. Like, my family and I talk completely openly all the time.
Okay.
My parents are very much like me. They'll talk about anything. We get into horribly. Ever since my sister and I have become adults, our parents treat us like we're adults. Like, they don't filter themselves. We'll get into crazy, nasty, inappropriate, political, whatever. So she might find it hilarious. I think my dad would find it hilarious if it wasn't me talking about some of the subjects. Because even though he walked in on me making out with girls at bars and like blacked out drunk, it's still, he's my dad. I'm his baby, so yeah, I think both. So yeah, I'd
Can't
rather.
believe you put your dad through that.
Oh God, I know it's one of the reasons I'm so glad I don't drink anymore.
Pretty.
There's like this empty beer right
And
here
I've been
in front of you.
drinking wine. Okay, so the
I don't
wine
drink
I'm
anymore.
It's
I'll bring it
just
over here. 'Cause I'm actually. I'm gonna
White
grab a
girl
beer.
wasted.
I'm gonna grab a beer.
It's just juice.
You want a beer too?
Yeah, you mind? Fuck yeah.
You want any more of this? Is there still some?
Yeah, let me fucking just
You
knock
want to slam
this.
it, dude? You want to knock it down?
But yeah,
Oh,
so I'd
I wanna
rather
read
like
this.
pick one that I can kind of gauge and then see how my mom reacts to it.
Nice. Okay, I'm in on that. This was hilarious. This cracked me up.
Make sure she understands anything will be said on podcast.
Oh yeah,
That's like the
I
biggest.
will. That's.
Other than like fuck
but
that.
she reminded me today. She's like, I
Oh.
want to see you.
JMS says 1 sub closer to butt chugging.
Uh-oh.
Goat Pro says, oh shit, where'd it go?
Can I sub
Go
twice?
says fuck. Can I sub twice?
Fucking nice. Hey, we said at 5 million
shit.
subs, we'll butt chug beers live.
Oh shit. We did say that at 5 million.
At 5 million.
Why'd you point at me? I'm not included in
No,
your
I'm
little-
just
No.
telling you, like,
We're just letting you know.
heads up, I'm telling you.
So if there's
At
ever an
5 million
episode,
subs.
if there's ever an episode that says, if you're on our YouTube, right, and you're like, I want to watch a podcast, and there's ever an episode that says, hey, we hit 5 million subs, you're not going to want to watch that episode because that'll also be probably our last episode because that's where we get banned from Twitch because we're butt chugging beers or die, yes, or die. But
Can you not die? Like seriously, you guys are my main friends here. Like I become.
Well, that's selfish.
yeah,
I
mean,
don't give a shit.
Wait. We don't get to choose when we die now. Wait a minute. What about the people that want to die?
You
when they want
obviously
to die?
don't give a shit because you are selfish.
Damn. Oh, the fake cry thing. You can get him with it. Doesn't bother me. I'm sorry. I have no, like, feeler thingies anymore. Just, like, it's just fucking broken. It's broken. I'm a broken person with marijuana in my veins.
Oh, I forgot your whining doodle.
Oh, this is an IPA. Did you know
Ooh,
that?
that's a good one.
It's a really good one. Odell
I do
Brewing
miss
Company.
good beer and good wine.
Indian Pale Ale. There is a elephant.
Oh, I thank you, kind sir.
You're welcome. This is what the lady is sipping on today.
A non-alcoholic beverage. You ever go and get a virgin
Premium
drink?
de-alcoholized is what that says.
Yeah, you just have to be careful because a lot of like mixed drinks, like mojitos and pina coladas, unless the bartender is exceptionally good, are actually not really palpable. I can't even say that word. Without the alcohol, like mojitos are way too sweet without rum.
Okay, I've never had a mojito. That's something I've wanted. I need to check.
I love mojitos, but when I was on the cruise, they
whoa.
Who killed Adam?
Oh shit! Binary.
What?
Binary 0. Binary 0 says, "Yo, I'm here, bitches. Just got off the stank wagon at 5'9", about to rip a wax hit, smoke a leaf, and take a shower. I'll be back from my shower in a bit, but I need to get dunked up like a gay bar, bro."
I fucking love you, Binary 0. Do you have Discord? Because I would
Shit.
love to play video games with you. Because if the way you talk is interesting and amazing.
We gotta
And I
get-
would,
we're getting dunked up, dude.
I'm
We can't
getting
get
dunked
dunked.
up.
We don't have any flour.
What do you mean?
Remember last night we made the word dunked.
Oh.
Getting dunked is smoking dabs, smoking flour, and drinking beer.
We got this. There's a little bit in here, and I know it's Oscar's old ass weed that he forgot about. So it needs to be smoked.
We could totally get dunked, guys.
We could get
It's
dunked.
not our
I
weed
don't.
though. It's Oscar's.
He'll be fine.
We'll buy you more, Oscar the producer.
He's-
Bet you should be watching this anyways.
No. Well, the thing is, and it's like it's a mutual thing, I think, because we've always told him when we split the weed or whatever, or when we buy weed,
Yeah, we
that
just
he can
smoke 'em
smoke.
up.
We smoke them
We
up
just
all the time.
smoke 'em up.
So like us taking the little bit of weed left in his bag is not anything that he's gonna. And he's one of my best friends since like fucking 5th grade.
Really, I think that's almost all you have to say. There's something that goes with a friendship of that long that.
Yeah. Like you and
You
Muffet,
can
you
get
know what I
away
mean?
with shit as well as you just know what will and won't piss that person
Yeah.
off. You don't have to call and go, "Hey, can I finish the milk?" You know, is it gonna bother them or will they be cool?
Yeah, it's just something you gotta do.
Which I'm really happy for you guys that you can be roommates and still be friends like that,
It's
because
awesome.
that's. I
It's not
almost
the
moved
easiest
in,
thing to
well,
do. It's tough.
my first roommate was one of my best friends in high school. We haven't spoken since we lived together.
Well, I think it's marijuana that helps us a lot, though. Yeah, you gotta be honest. 'Cause, like, well, and
I would
what we're-
agree.
No,
and
I
would
podcast.
agree.
see that.
I would say it's podcast too, because what do we do for fucking like 2.5 to 3 hours, like almost every night? We sit here, and even when we're not, we are talking. It's like we're not like we're it's like a friendship roommate.
We're
It's not
mostly
roommate
baked.
roommates. You know
Most
what I
of the
mean?
time.
But you know what I'm saying? It's not like just a roommate thing, like where you have like I think our downstairs neighbors, they have like roommates that are just roommates, you know, like a married
Right.
couple or something. Well, we are friends that moved in together, and like you're saying that it doesn't always work out, but I think marijuana does help, and I think
see
it
that.
is a maturity level that we've all gained in different ways. So in a sense of like for you, you are 36 years old. You know, you've lived life a lot longer than we've had, right? And it's just
Oh,
no,
piece
but
of
I'm saying
shite.
so you're naturally gonna be more mature, and like yes, you funny topics and stuff like that, right? But you are a mature person, right? And I think, but I don't think we would get along as well as if me and Oscar weren't the way we were, in the sense of like I had to grow up really fast in the army because like that's just something you do or bad.
Hey,
things
when you
got.
go to war,
You know, you gotta
you
just
grow
gotta
up or you die.
yeah, like that's the thing. Like like I saw life differently and like learned a lot differently and just grew up real fast, right? It wasn't like, oh, let me go to college, and I mean I don't care if
We were
we go to
just
college,
talking
but
about that. I
but-
mean, age is not just how old you are; it's also your life experiences.
Yeah.
Like some people are very mature for their age, but also naive and innocent. Other people are very just they've lived a lot of life in a short amount of time. They've had a lot of experiences.
yeah. Well, like Oscar, that's what I'm saying. Like with Oscar, like I told you, whenever you were first trying to get him a job at the hotel, I was like, I can promise you, I can vouch for him 100% that he is like one of the hardest working and best people I know.
I love when Oscar works.
And I can
love
tell
working
you
with Oscar.
that, like, I know, and like, I will always vouch that because I think he would do the same for me in a sense because of the fact that, like, when it comes to work, like if I can do it or it's something that I want to do or I'm doing, I'll do it because it's a job. But like he will just get it done and has like an attitude towards it too. Like
Well,
he knows how to make it.
Best
Like
friend, like you know that the other one's not going to expect you to lie for them. If you're not actually a hard worker, you're not going to ask your best friend to vouch for you because then you wouldn't really be best friends.
Mhm.
Like the only time I've ever like gotten somebody a job at a job that mattered for me was at the hotel I worked at in Durango, and it was my best friend, like my best friend Chris I talk about, his little sister who was only 15. She's like half my age. But I hadn't seen her since she was a little kid, and like, but I took Chris's vouch for her because we.
Yeah, I've known each other for so long.
Yeah, it was like I knew he would not vouch for her if he was not 100% sure that she would follow through, and she was fully aware too that I put my name on the line to get her a job because it was her first job with no experience.
There's just some people you can definitely trust.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's honestly, I have friends that I wouldn't vouch for.
I have friends I've known for years that I love them to death. Hell no.
Yeah, if they wanted me to vouch for them at a job or something, I'd be nah, man.
Well, see, my thing is
Sorry,
what I've been learning,
love you,
especially
but
since we've been doing podcasts and what we've been talking about and telling people, like from that, I've been pushing that out. You know what I mean? Like those kind of people I don't like. There's a lot of my family I don't talk to anymore, and like I'm not gonna go visit or care about visiting because like I know their family and like family's family. I get it and I respect like whatever, but like again like age. I will never give a shit about how old you are. I will never respect you because you're older than me. Like, it's like I don't care how fucking disrespectful that might make me sound as a 24-year-old, but because I was in the military and there is no fucking age in the military, all it is rank. I was 24 and there were people that were 35 years old that had to do whatever I fucking told them to do. Like, think of that. You know what I mean? I was a deployed veteran like that has been done stuff.
Young people to
just automatically
earn their respect, right?
And that's not a thing.
But they just expect that you respect them just because they're older.
It should always be earn respect.
You gotta earn that shit,
no matter who you are. And I think that's 100% a really important thing for people to always remember.
Because there's a lot of pieces of fucking shit.
There is. No matter what age, people are just pieces of shit.
No, the one time I pretty much lose all customer service, and I've totally owned up to it before at work, is when I'll be working and I'm like a manager and some like middle-aged dude usually will come up, and I've had this happen at multiple jobs, and they'll be like, I need to talk to the manager. I'll be like, well, that's me. And they'll be, they'll stand there and be like, you're in charge of this hotel? Every ounce of like I'll still be polite, but it'll no longer be customer service. Okay. It's like I'm only not throat punching you because I'll lose my job and I need money. Like that's what instantly becomes. And I've owned it. I've been like, someone might complain that it just might happen.
Hey, there's a
point
where
they usually
you
expect because I'm in that customer service role. They like expect me to bow down when I instantly don't. I think it almost shocks and embarrasses them because they're not used. They do that because women react to it a certain way. So it's surprised. I think they would be too embarrassed to complain that a tiny woman stood up to them and essentially, like, popped their little
ego
man bubble.
Yeah. People just get those. They feel entitled and they have their giant ego.
But that's what I like about marijuana because it's always
helps you with it.
It throws you out. It throws that ego away and brings you down to figuring out that we're all the same kind of people. And so the way even if I'm not high, the way I approach any situation, I burp all the time. So don't fucking think that's weird. But anytime I approach any situation,
let it rip because this guy
I'm already thinking about it in so many different ways and in a whole different perspective because that ego is like, well, I smoke so much weed too that like my ego must fucking be dead. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? How do I even like? You know what I mean? I'm just
ego death.
Ego death.
You've had it.
Well, I wanna do that.
Ego.
Have you ever done that? Ego death? Is that what it's called, right? Ego death? Yeah. I want an ego death. I definitely want to.
I don't know what that means.
Basically, when you are hallucinating, you will
right?
You'll have the death of your ego happens. If you can do it on shrooms, you can do it on acid. But what it basically is you.
Do you have to question yourself for it to happen?
You basically are so internalized in your thinking that you just kind of. You almost die. A lot of times people physically will have feelings of death, and they'll think they're melting. That's a common one.
Is it like what happens in a isolation chamber? That
it
people say
could.
sometimes
Yeah,
they
people
feel
will
like
definitely
that.
get that.
Bree gave me
kinda
she
close
had
stuff.
she went to one and they messed up, so they forgot to like turn off, essentially like deprivate her of all of her senses like you're supposed to be.
Huh?
Cause
She went to
a deprivation.
a deprivation
yeah,
tank?
one of those. Yeah.
What?
So wait, that's
Deprivation
where
tank.
they.
You're like in an egg enclosed in like water that
And it's,
you
like,
float
sealed.
in, and there's no
That's
light,
that thing
no
from fucking
sound.
the
It makes you
show
like you
with the
can't
girl,
you
bald girl.
like can't tell all your senses, so you have like some people can only see them for like 5 minutes because they'll feel like they're dying. Other people do it weekly because it's like a way for them to like turn off their mind and like it relaxes.
Kind of like an isolation
them.
tank.
Some people are good, like some people get a little high and go in.
Hell yeah.
But so Bree, like they messed hers up a little, so they gave her a free one with a buddy pass, and her and I were gonna go, but then she left, so she gave them to me. So I need to use them because I want to try it out. I want to see if I'm someone who freaks out.
I don't know if I
want
want to do the deprivation. I like the isolation tank. The deprivation tank sounds weird. I don't know if I want to do that.
Fun. I think if you're
Well, when other people are in
claustrophobic-
charge of my life like that,
But I don't. I
I
think
don't
there's
know.
like
That's
I think
true,
there's
man.
a
That's
panic
definitely-
button though
it's-
because people do freak out. Like you're not stuck.
I'm not worried about myself being in there. I'm
It's
worried
the
about
fact that
them
they could
fucking
kill
up,
you.
'cause you've already said they fucked up. And I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, hold on. I'm under the
No,
water.
they
in
just
this
forgot
tank.
to turn off the light.
Yeah,
in
but
the
just
center.
forgetting something could mean drowning you.
I mean, yeah,
in
but
that
if you
kind of
forget
situation.
that, what if you
Yeah.
forget to
No, I would
seal
definitely
it?
do it. I would be down to try it, but it would say I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. That's so fucking crazy. Like I like the
I would
the one
only-
you did. What's the one you did?
Oh, isolation. Tank.
Isolation. That's like seems interesting.
Isolation tank is
This one you have to wear the helmet, right?
dope.
Right? Well, you.
I don't know what that
I think
is.
it's like okay. What's that movie? Stranger Things. It's with the girls in the thing. That's what I think a deprivation tank is, isn't it? Where she has the helmet on and she's like all surrounded by water and
No,
shit.
that's more. I don't think.
I don't think that's
If
real.
that was real, it would only
Oh.
be used for
I thought that
like
was the same thing.
maybe healing the skin or something. I don't know, dude. I don't think those are real.
Okay, maybe I'm crazy.
I don't think those
That's
are real.
yeah. I think that's one of those things that's been so many sci-fi. Like
It
movies
seems
and
like
shows
something that'd be real, but I've-
that like
Well, we
it
saw it
seems
in,
legit, but it's
DOA.
not actually something that has
Oh, yeah.
ever been. I
DOA.
think it's also in the show Dark Angel from the '90s, Jessica Alba's first show,
She,
or one of.
she was like she was created. She was cloned or something.
Yeah, they have like people in tanks and not a lot.
The Matrix.
Matrix. Yep.
I think it's just so in the like TV movie realm that people think it's real.
But then what's this one though? I need to get a better understanding of the other one then.
Okay,
Like,
hers. When
yeah,
she's
that
talking
one. I know yours.
You're in a big submarine capsule, right?
Like almost an egg, I think, and then there's like water, and you get in it, and you essentially
So
are
do you get
floating.
wet?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then they close it, and there's no light or sound. So you're in this enclosed space, and it's like sensory deprivation.
Now, are you in the water or are
It
you
sounds
just
the
sitting?
same
yeah,
as
you're like
that.
laying in the water.
It sounds the same as yours. Like
Well,
exactly.
his I think there's ambient light. And
No,
light
it's
sound,
completely pitch black.
No? Then yeah, I think ours are the same.
I think y'all are talking about
Okay,
the same
so
thing, man.
It's a tank.
That's why I was
It's
thinking
this-
people were wearing helmets.
It's this
because I was
big
like,
tank.
what
The tank doesn't go under the water. The tank just holds the water. It's this big. It almost looks like a
Yeah,
big
I feel like
bathtub
we
with
get
a
in
roof.
the water for the one night. I don't know. I've never been to it. I'm just.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never
I
heard
don't
of
know.
whatever it is. Okay, so
I don't know if I'm
I
explaining
think you
mine
maybe
right.
misunderstood or you're just not explaining it right. But basically, think of a big bathtub in the middle of a room, and then it has a dome. You can slide a part of that dome up. You get in, and it's body temperature salt water. So you lay down in it. You close the little the door. Everything goes pitch black. And they turn off all sound so you don't hear anything, and you just lay down, and since it's a high concentration of salt, you just float in body
I think that
warm
might
water.
be what I'm trying
Yeah,
to
and
say.
most people get naked, so you're just like
Hell
a baby floating in the mother's womb, basically.
Hell yeah.
And then you don't
That's
even
how it's
need
done.
anything. You can just lay there and like go into strange hallucinations
I think we are talking.
and
about the same thing.
dream states. Yeah, I think it's the same thing.
I mean, I have no idea. I should look more into mine before I
Hey,
talk,
we're just
but
gonna
I know
follow.
what I'm doing.
Oh, Conagles.
Conagles.
Hey, I know who that is.
Do you?
Yeah.
Who is?
What up, Mr. Conagles? I don't know if I should say. Maybe I shouldn't
Okay.
even say. But what's going on?
Do I know?
I'll tell you. I can
Okay.
tell you later. I'll tell you
Right.
later too.
I'll tell you guys later.
But thank you for being here.
Hey, thanks for that follow, buddy.
Tell me.
Pew Pew Laserbeam says, I've had an ego death and I don't find them really eye-opening or positive. It ruined me for a long time.
Holy
they can.
shit, okay.
They seriously can.
Yeah, because it kills you, right? Like it says that's how you can reach that state. You have to die to reach that state.
Yeah,
so, like,
you think
you have to witness
you
yourself
think
die.
that you die, basically.
So that you can
as
reach
far
ego
as your
death.
experience goes, you either almost die or you do die.
You think you're dead.
And then the death of your ego is like you. It's basically you didn't experience the death of yourself. You just experienced your ego dying, and it feels the same. That's how connected we are to our egos.
I don't know. I've had some weird trips, but I've usually been so fucked up on other shit during the peak of them that I'm kind of fuzzy.
Yeah, you almost have to just go
Only
straight
do
up.
certain things.
Nothing else. Just if you want to.
That's how I'm always gonna do stuff. You know what I
shrooms
mean?
or
Like
something.
shrooms. I'm just doing to do shrooms. Well, other
That
than
was a
weed,
very
you know,
stupid,
like
hardcore
smoking weed
habit
with
that
shrooms
I
though.
had.
Like I think that's fine, right? Like because we smoked those blunts that we were stripping on shrooms, and that was awesome. So like I mean, I'll mix weed with almost anything, but other than that, like I won't do like shrooms and E. Like I'm not gonna try to do some E and shrooms. You know
I've
what I
done
mean?
that.
I don't feel like doing that. But,
I feel like
No, I
that
wouldn't
would be
do it.
one extreme or the other. It'd be either the best time of your life or the absolute worst. There
How
would
did
be
you
no
feel?
middle.
That was I did that when I was doing that trip. Actually, it was LSD and ecstasy.
Ooh,
Okay.
I don't know if that's better. I feel like that's
But
worse.
that was the one
That's a
where
lot of competing chemicals in
I
your
went on
body.
that. Like I had a freak out at first, and then I walked around outside for many hours. The one that I made the video about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen the whole thing. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you guys can see it. Actually,
That's a
if you
good
want.
video. It's like 30 minutes long.
It's a long video about
Maybe it's
me
longer, it's like
talking about
45
my
minutes.
worst/favorite trip that I ever had.
Yeah.
It's under Fonzai, so you got to look under Fonzai's YouTube. Maybe Adam Sandler could find it if he's still here. I
We
bet
should put it on
he's probably
podcast.
got that thing ready. We should. Yeah, there's a few things we should just put them on the podcast.
Some of the
YouTube.
getting highs with Fonzas.
Yeah. But anyways, I had this long trip, and it ended up being like this crazy eye-opening experience. But I thought I was in hell when I first got home. I was like freaking out. Literally thought I was in hell. And,
What was hell like for you?
It was the apartment. The thing is, I was just in my apartment, right? But I thought that the guy that was there was the devil. Like I didn't think he was actually the devil. I thought the devil was in him. Like I thought the devil was talking to me
like
through him.
possessed him.
Yeah. And there was.
Were you hearing him say stuff that he wasn't saying, but he was making you think he was saying stuff? Like demonic voices? Or?
Well, he was showing me a video game, and he showed
Yeah.
me
You know
a
you were
cheat
fucked
code.
up?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because I told him when I got home. And he was like, he was actually, honestly, if you look at it from the outside, all he was trying to do was like entertain me because he knew I was fucked up. So he was showing me this video game.
So he was trying to help.
Yeah, he was showing me this video game, and it started weirding me out. And then he started showing me this cheat code, and this cheat code turned the video game into what looked like somebody just hand drew it with a pen. And it freaked me the fuck out. And I was already kind of getting weirded out, and then he showed me it, and I looked at him, and he just had these evil. Everything was kind of evil about his face. And then we had a lava lamp on the TV that was red, and I looked up at it, and it looked like the fetus of some evil baby. It had like these long, sharp, scary teeth and shit. Dude, that's what hell looked like to me.
Holy
That's what it was creepy.
Just because of don't use cheats, kids. They'll make you trip your balls off.
Don't
if
use
you're
cheat
doing-
codes. They're evil. That's proof
Have you
that
ever hit
cheating
that like
is evil.
high? Have you seen the movie Waking Life?
Oh, all the
Where-
hand drawn. That's
but it's
exactly,
drawn on over. Have
that's
you
what
ever
that
like
shit looked
had?
like.
I had that one of actually is one ended as one of my worst trips, but started off amazing because everything went to. I think we had just watched it, so I'm tripping and I look around and the world is like Waking Life, where it's like the real world, but like
Whoa.
it's drawn on top. It was the coolest, like however the fuck long, because you know how time senses when you're tripping, like whatever. Because I'm just like I went outside and like had a cigarette, and our apartment like overlooked the city of Durango, so like all the lights twinkling were like it looked like it was a moving painting. It was so cool.
That's
And
sick.
then the
Sounds
ended with me
super
hiding
sick.
under the bed and then thinking that I was getting crushed to death.
Okay, that's not as sick.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
that
There
was
was a
horrible.
creepy
That part
person in my
sucks.
bed.
What was there really?
Was there somebody in there? Or
It was
were you just
my
thinking about it?
roommate's boyfriend's brother, and we were all like fucked up
Oh,
together.
and that's the guy
he
that
kept,
kept
yeah, he
trying
kept
to-
hitting on
he was
me and
like-
wouldn't leave me alone.
And you were tripping.
So I was tripping like really, really bad.
And you
I
went under the
mixed
bed?
other substances, and I had eaten my shrooms as well as
Oh,
half of everyone else's.
Shit.
So I was tripping really bad.
Holy
So he wouldn't leave me alone,
shit.
so I hid under my bed, and apparently my roommate like tried to get me out, and I was like, no, like freaking out that the world was ending, so she left me. And I like came to, and like he
She's
was
like,
still in my
she's
bed.
just thinking the
She
world's
was just
ending.
as
She'll be
fucked
fine.
up. And yeah, I came to, and like he was still in my bed, and so I freaked out and took like a 3-hour long shower.
What the
Jesus.
fuck?
It was a weird one.
There you go.
That
Don't
guy-
do
Everyone
drugs.
has at least
Don't-
one weird or bad
do
tripping
drugs.
story.
Don't do drugs is what we're telling you. Pew Pew Laserbeam says, I shit and piss myself because nothing matters. I walked into traffic because nothing mattered. You lose all touch to reality and you just don't give a fuck and nothing matters.
Holy
That's a
shit.
pretty intense ego death, dude.
That
Like,
was he
that's
walked
way
in-
more intense
you
than
shit and piss yourself, and
And
you
walked into
walked into
traffic.
traffic because of ego death. That is pretty gnarly. Now I want to test that and see if I do that. You think I'll fucking?
I don't think
You know
so.
what I mean?
That's not normal, even for ego
Yeah.
death. That's abnormal. Even
What are you
for
doing
ego
over there,
death.
homie? What kind of fucking you doing? Ego
I
death
don't-
meth edition? Jesus fucking Christ!
Jesus, ego death method.
dude. Meth edition, like fucking just snort meth while you do it. or whatever.
Holy shit.
Oh, that would probably be the worst trip ever. I don't think-
Assassin is watching live.
Hey, the assassin.
Assassin is
That's what I
here.
think it is, right?
Yep.
Okay.
There's a reason you smile anyway.
That's hilarious. There's minimum 2 people from work watching right now.
Minimum.
Minimum. I don't know if there's more, but there's definitely 2.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Patty
That
Joyce. What up, Patty?
Yeah, what's up, Patty Joyce?
What's going on, Patty Joyce? I haven't had a bad trip. Weird, but not bad, says Cindy Angel. That's dope. I know a lot of people that have never had bad trips.
Yeah,
The
well,
only reason I've ever had a bad
you
trip,
said mindset, right?
it was all just people that I was surrounded by.
you have. That's the most important thing I feel like when you're tripping
Bad
is that you're
people
with good
set me off.
people, and
Every
somewhere
time.
you feel safe. Whether that's being outdoors, indoors, wherever.
Yeah, you gotta
Like-
feel. You should feel very comfortable where you are.
Yeah, and
Like,
like
if
I've
you
had
go
trips
camping,
go bad, like where
You
I'm
should
with.
be familiar with the area.
Yeah, it's like I've had great trips where I'm like with people and I'm having a great time, and then suddenly one person shows up and just like
Ruins everything.
yeah, and
Yeah,
it's like
you just
it's-
get weird vibes from people.
like that's when I ended up walking like I think 10 miles home one night at 2 a.m. like
Oh my
tripping
god,
balls.
I've
It
walked
was
my
so
ass
bad.
off tripping. I've walked
And I was like,
probably
I should
30,
hitch
40
a
miles
ride,
tripping
and then a car would
balls.
come, and I'm like, because I don't even know how much ass I took. That was so far off. Like my friends are like, you want to come hang out? I'm like, yeah, just so you know, I'm tripping pretty hard right now. They're like, oh, it's fine. We're just gonna chill and watch movies. I'm like, cool. We end up picking up another friend who is much more drunk, and we have a very sisterly relationship. So we bicker, and she just like I don't even remember, but like I think we bickered over something stupid. But I was tripping so hard that like I couldn't deal, and then I went and tried to hide in the basement, but it like felt like a cellar, and I like was recreated. I felt like I was in a war movie.
A
So I,
war
like,
movie?
Freaked out and walked like half a mile away, and I called to ask if anyone would pick me up, and no one would. So like in my rational tripping brain, I'm like, I'll walk home. It was like a 10-mile walk in like, the middle of nowhere. Stupidest idea of my life.
Holy
Well, no, not
dickens.
stupidest, but not very smart. Yeah, I was supposed to work that morning. I did not make it to work.
Didn't make it to work, everybody.
See, yep, drugs bad.
Don't do drugs,
Don't
once
do
again. We are telling you not to do drugs, yeah? Kitty Ann says, Ethan will probably have a lot of benefits from ego death, in my opinion. I think a lot of people that have seen traumatic experiences and people die and
Well,
war.
I've seen plenty of death, so it's like, how would I see myself dying? Is my thing. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
dumbed down. Like I'm numb. I'm like, well, I would say dumbing down, but like death to me is like not a thing anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like I think it's more of how would my mind react to seeing myself die. You know, because seeing somebody else die doesn't bother me. Like I don't know if that's fucking. I mean, it just doesn't bother me. Like it happens. Like I've seen a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah.
You know? Whatever, man. I'm sorry. It happens.
Are you okay?
No.
Yeah, you
Sure.
good?
You got a strange looking face. You were just reading chat. You looked away, and then you looked like you were just about to cry. I'm sorry to call you out, but
I wasn't.
okay.
I
Just wanna
was
make sure
just-
chat.
Should we smoke some more weed?
Sure. I mean, I'm never gonna say
Before
no
you cry?
smoking. I'm not gonna cry.
Oh
Holy
my God.
fuck.
What do you
I'm
mean?
just
How many
kidding.
times have you cried on the cast?
Those are fake crying.
Yeah. And
No,
you've
no,
done
no.
it a ton.
Okay, but I had no reason to fake cry there.
Except to fuck with me, which is the entire reason you do it every time.
I know,
Wait,
but
wait,
it's
wait,
always
what was
an
that?
obvious fuck with you.
Somebody
Is
knocking?
there a knock? Hello?
No.
Did
I heard
you
people
hear-
walking.
Hello?
I'll go check, but
No.
I only heard people walking. I only heard. I think you guys are both paranoid.
I'm fixing. You mind if I had some more of that stuff?
Do
That
it.
stuff was good as fuck.
I'm
Like,
never gonna not share with you guys. You guys always share.
well,
with
I think you left some here, and I think it is gone. So
No, that's fine. Damn, we were right.
There is somebody knocking.
Yeah.
Hey.
He said we were
What's up?
crazy.
Just somebody walking on the stairs, and they're like, "No."
I was like, I know I heard
He
something.
thought we were crazy.
I know I heard something.
So I wasn't even gonna come to the door.
Well, the thing happens, I'm gonna have to kick it in.
Oh,
Okay, where do you want to sit? You want to just sit
I'll
right
just
over
sit
here?
over here.
Perfect.
Okay,
Let's get
okay,
these out of
okay.
your way.
Man, how's it going? Wow.
Good, how are you guys?
Oh, I'm super fucking
I'm
sick.
Yo.
hungry. I was gonna bring up some chicken
We got
tacos.
a
You were
neighbor
making
drop in.
something,
Yeah,
because I
making-
could
Is this you?
smell it.
You want
Yeah.
We just leave it here? What do we do with it?
I don't care.
Juggle it. Can you juggle?
No, don't
what?
fucking
Don't have
juggle
it.
my phone.
You don't need it. You don't need your phone. You're doing a show.
And hello, I'm going to. I don't have it. Do I?
That's why I'm not giving it back to you. Neighbor Val dropping in.
Woo!
What
Hi,
up,
guys.
neighbor?
Jamie wanted me to get the podcast live for her.
Did you
My
get
friend.
it? Is she
No.
watching?
No, she's like, hit me with some Marco, like on my phone.
Oh,
maybe
she
later.
wanted you to do it live here?
Yeah.
That costs money. We don't do that for free.
Well, I'll give you a chicken taco or orange shandy.
Free.
Huh?
Free is
Wait,
fine. I'm
Dude, I
not
got
filling
this
out.
at
Wait, is this
Costco.
Chicken taco?
No,
Oh.
don't. No.
You
I
thought
had
she
chicken
was
tacos
catering
You thought it
to
was a-
chicken
It
taco.
was a
Chicken
beer.
taco flavored
You
beer.
know,
That
though,
would be
coming
great.
into an apartment, people you know are high. Coming in bearing tacos isn't the worst idea.
Well, I do have a bunch
Or
of
the
chicken downstairs,
craziest, not
guys, so
the
if you guys
craziest
are hungry,
idea.
I can go down and swoop that shit up.
I mean,
Oh, by the way, Aaron, Val, I know you guys have met, but
Yeah.
just
again.
a reintroduction. I gotta take a pee-pee, guys, so.
okay, you take a pee-pee. You want to read chat? I mean, you could read some really fucked up shit in there, but it's up to you.
See, this is the main reason I don't think that my mom should watch this live is more chat.
Because
And
people
I
can say
don't
some
know. Well,
fucked
I
up
don't know if
shit. Well,
she'll.
we have
get-
a really good
my
community.
mom doesn't
so
get offended easily. I'm almost more worried that she'll stir the pot.
that's fine though. We're fine with that. Wow. Would you like to smoke marijuana? We only have dabs, though, honestly, so that might be risky. We just ran out of flour. Well, no, actually, you know, I just lied to you because we were just talking about this. We have a little bit of this pineapple
Skinny
OG
Angel
here.
or Cindy
Cindy
Angel
Angel.
says hi Val. Sorry everyone, I don't know what to read.
There is a
I'm
formula.
Hi, Skinny Angel.
Yep.
I'm overwhelmed.
They call me.
Adam, I can't do it. I feel
Would you
Trying to read chat.
like
Oh, that's sad.
Should I come in the camera? Should I not be such a puss bag and come in the camera?
Well, it's all
It's
up
all
to you. You know what I
personal
mean? And
choice.
you could sit here if you would like. You can. Remember, it's.
And I might like trip over these cords and like sprain my ankle again.
Oh, don't do
Imagine
that.
that,
I'll pick you
imagine-
up.
I'll be right
Hold
back.
on.
I'm gonna go have
Hold
a
up,
quick
we'll carry you
cigarette.
over. Do it.
No, I'm
Oh,
just
you
kidding.
hey, you carried
You
Mr.
can't.
Zane.
You want to come on? You thinking about it?
Let me have
It's-
a
yeah.
little bit more of this.
Yeah,
shit.
don't worry, don't worry.
You okay?
Oh yeah, I stood up too fast.
Yep. That
Okay.
happens. I've done that before.
I love your toes.
Oh, hell yeah. You
Oh,
like
did you see
that?
the painted nails?
Got a petty, I see.
Can you
Yeah.
tell? And my favorite part is the tan line, so it appears to get someone else's foot on.
That's right.
I
Give me-
almost died
Just give
trying.
me that ankle. That's what I need.
When we came back upstairs, I almost died laughing, like watching, because he was ahead of me, like watching his feet. I couldn't even like stop laughing.
Dude.
Did your nieces do that or?
No,
He did it to himself.
my buddy, for probably 5 or 6 years now, has been getting pedicures. So he worked with Steven Tyler from Aerosmith.
Yeah.
And Steven Tyler always got his nails done. And then he would always get them black, and then he always had like a white cross put on, I think, his 2 pointer fingers or something like that.
Okay.
But he always got his toenails done and his nails done. And my buddy AJ was basically he was basically paid to be his best friend at this point. Like, they just became really good friends. He started out as his personal trainer, and then they just became good buddies. So he was always with him 24/7. And when Steven was getting his toenails and stuff done, he just started getting his shit done, and then he started really liking it. And he's been getting pedicures for like 4 or 5
dope,
years.
man.
He's
With
talked me
color?
into it a couple times. Oh yeah, he loves it. He doesn't care. And
I'm gonna make Jamie like
I'd
start
do
paying
one.
to be my best friend.
hell yeah, yeah. I don't know. We were there, and it was me. I just went to San Diego on a golf trip with him and our other buddy, and we all got pedicures.
I'm Jay. Your petty looks better than mine.
And I've gotten one before. He talked me into one before, and it felt amazing.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you feel. It sounds stupid, guys. If you're a tough dude, go get a pedicure. It sounds crazy, but it feels great. There is
I would get one.
a
I've
tickle
never done
factor,
it,
though.
but I would definitely feel weird for somebody. I'd feel bad for the person messing with my feet. You know what I
They
mean?
might have to take
Dude.
the cheese grater out.
Yeah.
of it.
just-
They literally
They do.
have
They
a
do.
metal
They have like a little cheese
cheese
grater.
grater
Yeah.
looking thing
I
that
got
for
one
the
for my
really
friend.
fucked up ones.
Because like I'm weird about cheese and like because they say like shredded cheese has like wood chips in it that keeps it apart. So when I was at my friend's in Newport,
Does shredded cheese have wood chips in it?
yeah, that's what they say. That's what keeps it from sticking together.
What?
Yeah, so when I always buy my cheese block and shred it, and so when I was at my friend, she didn't have a cheese grater, so I went and bought like one of those mini shredders, just like the ones at the.
The ones they use on the
I was
feet?
like, and she's like, Val just need. I was like, do you have a cheese grater? She's like, Val just needs to get over her fucking cheese bullshit, weird shit, and so I bought that thing, and I was like, did you see the cheese grater I got? She's like, I thought that was for my pedicure.
Oh my god.
Did you use it for cheese?
Yeah, she was just fucking with me.
Oh,
She's a bitch.
that's
shit.
good.
I thought she
That's
used it on her
hilarious.
foot. And then
No,
used it for
she
cheese.
legit like she was like, I
That's
thought that
fucking
was for my pedicure. I'm
hilarious.
like,
Oh no.
is this girl smoking? Because I'm gonna go smoke with her.
Yeah,
She's smoking. The ladies are gonna go smoke.
Ladies are gonna go
Hey,
smoke.
everybody's saying hi to you in chat.
Hi
Everybody's saying what's up,
guys.
Val. She Cindy Angel says you don't have to, Val.
Yeah, you definitely don't like
Don't
about
have
being
to.
in front of the camera.
Oh, be
You
shy.
know.
Well, I mean, I know they all want to see me, especially since I'm wearing my iration
Ooh.
shirt.
Yeah. Too
They're
bad.
flashing the dimple. What do you think?
There we go. There we go.
In Flames We Must is here. What's up, dude? Germ Online's in the casa.
Hey,
What's, up, Germ
guys?
Online?
Hey, guys,
Online?
everybody
Online.
here, thank you guys for being here. You guys are fantastic. We love doing this, and we're going to do it more and more and more the more we see how much you guys support and are always here and just showing love. So just thank you guys.
Hey, let's show some love to Pew Pew Laser Beam.
Yeah.
He's gonna go stream.
Okay,
So
there
make sure
you go.
you guys hit that follow
That
button.
guy's a streamer, and he streams on Positive Pot
He's a
Smoking
positive
people.
pot smoking person.
That's a dude. He's a funny ass motherfucker, man. He has a good sense of humor, and I like
So
it.
go check him out.
Check him
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke some
Fucking
weed.
money.
I'm gonna smoke
Wait,
some
can
weed.
I?
You want to smoke some weed?
Because I didn't ever.
Oh
I
yeah, you
took
never
a
took a
second
hit.
one. I've
I
only
didn't
taken
know.
one hit
I didn't know if
all
you
night.
wanted to
This
do.
is the only hit I've taken all day.
Whoa, you need to fucking hit another hit.
I guess I need to hit another one,
Dude,
dude.
you need to hit for the hit and then don't quit. Oh shit.
Maychurro says I worked in a salon for 8 years. Tons of dudes get their nails done
Fuck
and
yeah.
get waxed.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what's up.
I want to get my pews trimmed.
I want some of that blue dream.
I thought you were gonna say you want some of that blue cheese.
Do we have any?
And guess who's here? In the chat.
Blue cheese. Hey, motherfucking evil-eyed Johnny.
You
Yo.
wanted to mention something
Hey,
about
dude,
him.
I apologize, man. Last night, I caught that you said you bought a fucking Potcast
And we
shirt.
saw what shirt you bought, you motherfucker.
And I forgot to shout it out, dude. It just got so
Dude.
long past it, I spaced it. But thank you first of all, for buying the Potcast shirt
And
and
then-
dropping the $60 on us
Dude,
yesterday.
holy fuck. And then the craziest thing is you didn't just buy one of the shirts, you bought the one that says Potcast on it. That's dope as fuck.
God, guys, here
You
we go.
are crazy, man.
That's for Evil
Holy
Eye
shit.
Johnny. He got a
Thank
straight
you,
up
Eli.
white T-shirt with the
It's
big
just
old Potcast logo,
Potcast
dude.
is right there,
That's
dude.
awesome.
That's what
That's
Nevada's
fucking awesome.
gonna know what's up. Nevada will be watching.
Nevada's getting invaded by
Nevada
Potcast.
is not gonna know what to do when the homies are smoking weed, like me and you. Jeez, I like smoking weed. No. Good
That was
stuff,
for you, Evil Eye
man.
Johnny.
That's for everybody. Anybody
Thank
trying
you,
to
brother.
smoke weed, dude.
Thank you. Old Head Tech is here too.
Hey.
Impious Music is also here. What's
Hey,
up, brother?
that's a triple P streamer.
Another positive.
Pious. That guy's a dope ass motherfucker. Check him out.
Oh shit! You smoking that dank? Yeah,
Oh, this
we
is
are
not-
smoking on.
me some.
I just hit some Blue Dream there. Some Blue Dream wax. Yeah. He's about to hit some Nova number two.
Dipped. And into the blue juice. Oh shit, I almost dropped.
And you're gonna dip it in the Blue Dream?
Get a little
There
bit
you
of
go.
that, like it was all crunchy last time. It was good.
Hell yes.
Just for the homies.
No girl, and they start giving attention to the chat again. Yep. Interesting coincidence. Nope, it's not. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's a dope ass shirt, bro.
Dude, you're a dope ass motherfucker.
Evil Eye Johnny, you're a dope ass shirt.
You're a dope ass shirt, dog. You ever thought about being a dope ass shirt when you
You're a dope ass shirt.
Because you are a dope ass shirt, dog.
And I would wear you like a dope ass shirt. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? I just want to see the girl again. Just for a second. In Flames, we must. They're coming back, dude. There may be 2 more on here. I don't know. We're not sure. If Val's, we should turn the AC on. I think.
Yeah, we should do
It's already getting hot.
I bet that's a good
I
idea.
think we should just do it.
Gonna get
Let me
Fiesta
get it
in
going
here.
because it's gonna get way hotter.
Well, let me go. Okay, can you shut my door and
Yep, I'll
Oscar's
get it off.
windows?
I'm on it.
Then I'm gonna switch. It's time to talk to the chat, Holmes. All right, boys. You just got me right now. Daddy's here, and Daddy's ready for the chat. All right, Adam, LOL. Who started smoking first, Ethan or Adam? Yeah, Fonzai, Adam has been smoking for like 17 years. I've smoked for 1, so that should tell you information. Don't ignore me. I just want to see the girls again. LOL for a second.
What's going on?
Don't ignore me. We're not ignoring you. I just saw a thumbnail. XD. Oh, yes. Oh, man, guys, I really did it. I'm high up level 3. Dude, I'm fucking dunked. Hey, daddy. Whoa. I'm bisexual. What? I'm bisexual as shit? Dude, we need to catch up on Discord sometime. Fuck yeah. Everybody. Yeah, we're fixing to turn the AC on, guys, so it's about to... What were those things you brought? That's that thing. What is that?
A scone. It's a lemon poppy seed scone. Would you like one?
Would you mind if I tried one? 'Cause that sounds delicious. And
Okay,
nutritious.
I will eat this entire fucking container. I think this is my 4th or 5th scone.
Ooh, we got some scones. Oh, yes.
I also have chocolate chip granola bars, if anyone would like.
I will definitely try one of those.
I will just stick
Ooh.
to these Leinenfugels.
Leimenfugels?
Yeah, Leinenfugels.
Oh, Leinenfugels. Interesting. What, and that just a certain type of beer?
yeah, it's
Lion
just the
Fugel or
brand.
Lion
Oh, sorry,
Kugel?
Oh, maybe Line and Kugel.
I just
I don't
that
know.
like for
Wait a
sure.
minute. There's something going on in my mouth right now.
They already. I love
Mm.
these. I love poppy seed stuff in general. Like when I was doing ETAs, I couldn't because of the possible opiate hop, and I missed my poppy seed
You good? Need
bagels
anything?
so much.
At all?
Or not
You guys have any
bagels.
flour?
We don't have
muffins.
any flour, darling. I'm
He
sorry.
said
We do.
He just said he did.
Good thing we didn't even smoke it. What do you want to
Mhm.
smoke then?
I'll just take like one hit of whatever, like one small hit.
Uh,
You know me, I'm a one
Oh
hit
my
wonder.
god.
I haven't smoked in
You want to do it like a
ages.
pipe?
Sure.
Or do you want to do the bubbler?
I'll do a pipe.
Okay, let me get the pipe.
I have not like
What do you
smoked in
think?
like God, weeks. It seems like.
By the way, I just want
It's
to
like
show
the perfect amount of sweet.
Yeah,
It's not
show them
everybody.
all.
overpowering.
Wondering what you're drinking.
It says
here.
now.
This is what
On that
what
left
neighbor
side.
Val is drinking.
At the very top, what does it say? This is now.
Line and
right next
Kruger's
to it.
grapefruit.
Oh,
Shandy.
Denise has followed.
Very,
Dennis.
I'm very fancy.
Dennis.
Very fancy.
Dennis. DANNISS. though.
Dennis. Thank you for that follow, homie. What a fucking bro.
Okay,
Or you,
what was I just
or
gonna
girl,
do?
Or whatever you
Give
want.
me a pipe.
Get you a pipe. Thank you.
Get her the crack pipe. We're gonna start smoking crack. It is crack cast now.
I have the one that looks like a crack pipe. No, check it out. It's my straw, which is really dirty.
Damn, you mind if I get another one of those?
Oh, absolutely. Go
Because
for
I
it,
mean-
baby.
That sounds amazing. Ooh.
So I really need to clean it. It's like kind of gross right now, but. that's
This
my
is what you
straw.
smoke crack from, guys.
Or dabs
JK.
when you want to travel.
No, you definitely. It's definitely
Traveling
used for
dabs. Let me see it.
It's really dirty.
Mm.
Super dirty, but it's called a straw, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I could suck a penis
You
and
just
it
heat
tastes
this
like
end up
this,
till it gets super glowy,
I would
and
suck
then you just
penis.
suck it like a straw. Suck it like a straw. Suck it like a straw.
Suck on that shit like a straw.
Sorry, this is old and dry.
Ooh.
Yummy!
We usually
So
have
be so judgmental.
really nice weed that's.
As you guys, I just ate like 2 edibles before I came up here.
You did?
Whoa, how much? Like that's in
20 grams.
20 grams? Or
20
Or
milligrams?
20 milligrams.
Okay.
Okay, because
If
20
you did
grams
20 grams,
is-
you would probably easily burn out.
No,
I was scared
20
for your life.
milligrams. You know the little like each.
Yeah,
one
like
cent
little-
and-
Damn, so in about 30
I found
minutes.
it when I sold when they came to take my escape.
Mhm.
I found like this edible chocolate thing that had been in there. I don't even know how long.
Oh, so these might kick it and fuck you up. Because this old shit, oh,
Yeah, it's old. It's
he's like
really
a goddamn
old.
truck.
Ooh, hell
But I'll be
yeah.
sleeping like a goddamn baby tomorrow morning. And I don't have to do shit tomorrow.
When you wake up from that chair tomorrow morning, feel free. They'll just like you can in the fridge if you see anything you like. If you fall asleep in that,
Oh, I'll
just
be the
like,
most
At least,
uncomfortable sleep
at least
ever.
drag me to like the floor.
no. If you, I bet you, if you sat in that chair, the
Oh,
chair
you're
that's sliding
set
behind
to
the back.
rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Fonsai.
Or Adam.
You can call me that if you really want
I like to call you Adam actually. But
What
I
do you
didn't
like
know
to call me,
if
Fonzie or Adam?
Oh.
I don't know.
I'm going
I
with
have no
Snickerdoodle
idea.
from now on too.
Oh.
boy!
Was that
You have to
your-
rub my cheeks every time
I
now.
will, baby.
Uh-oh.
It's not really rub, it's more of a squish.
Here, can you stand up?
Squish,
I'd rather
rub,
have-
I'll rub your
pinch.
cheeks while I
Just
say
get
it.
in 'em.
I'll rub your cheeks while I say it.
Whoa.
Oh.
I'm gonna rub your cheeks while
These
I say
ones?
it.
Oh my
Snicker.
god.
Oh, were we not doing that?
I thought we were gonna definitely do it.
Well,
Then I realized you were trying to molest me.
no, I was trying to put my hands on your ass.
Chester the molester.
Is that weird?
He licked it a little bit.
I think a little bit.
A little bit.
It's a skosh.
You
He
like
like,
that?
the,
just
he
a
like
skull.
the attention.
Mm-hmm.
Is Aaron very short or are you very tall? A little bit of both.
He's very tall.
I'm the tallest of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
She's-
think I'm pretty sure I'm the tallest of everybody.
Okay.
Val is by far the tallest.
Mhm.
But you
We're
can't
saying like
see
6'6",
her,
6'7",
so you'll never know.
off camera.
He's the smallest.
Mhm.
I'm not the shortest person I know.
You're not the shortest person I know.
I like that. I know.
You're,
Well,
I
you know
mean,
me, so
you're not the shortest person in this
Definitely.
room.
You're not like short enough though that I'm not even sure you're shorter than me.
How tall are you?
Like 5'3"-ish.
Oh yeah, I'm way short. I'm 5 foot.
You're
But
5
you're
foot
not
even.
like short
Even.
enough that it's like feels awkward, I
No.
guess.
It's my boobs.
So there's
they
a
make
point
me
where
feel
it's
taller.
When you were a short
Way to make
girl,
midgets feel great.
when you were a short
I
girl,
love
because
midgets.
to be like a short girl, you really have to be under 5'4". Like 5'4" is about where you hit average. But when you're like a shorter girl, there are so few people shorter than you because even short guys are usually taller than you. That like when you encounter someone shorter than you, it's almost unsettling.
Man, the
Or
only
maybe
thing,
that's just me.
I guess when you're short,
I'm
and you
not
don't-
used to having
Yeah.
people shorter than me. Because while I'm not the shortest person, I'm not tall.
Okay.
God, when I'm not the shortest person, I'm in fucking hog heaven.
See, I don't know. It just kind of like.
Val's
like
dancing
it
and
weirds
shit.
me out sometimes.
Yeah, short motherfucker, look at you.
Yeah, look at this motherfucker.
Like Morgan, when I'd wear heels around her, because like we're only like an inch or so apart in height, but when I'd wear heels, she'd come to like here on me, and it would just like kind of wig me out a little.
Yeah, I didn't realize for a long time how short you were
Because
I
even
only
my
saw
flats
you in heels.
have, well, and even my flats have like an inch and a half, 2
And
inches.
yeah, as a guy, we don't really pay attention to if you're wearing long shoes or not. So I just always thought you were tall.
Said long shoes.
Long shoes.
Like a
They're
fucking
long
clown
shoes,
or
right?
something.
Anything long that like it's tall
Hi.
shoes. Tall high shoes. High shoes.
Oh
Val's
my
about
god,
to be
shoes
high
you
shoes.
could smoke
I
out
think
of.
I already have high shoes.
Heels that were
Did you
that
knit them?
long.
Yeah,
I've seen those
yeah,
actually.
just
If you
long.
can take the
With
heel
those
off,
Like I
edibles,
it
said, I
you
has a
haven't
little pipe.
I haven't smoked in
Yeah.
Anything at height, it stores weed in it too.
And that, those
I just had a
edibles.
belt that had
Yeah.
no
That might be
zipper
an
for,
It don't
experience.
take
It's
so.
Although
Probably,
smoking
I
out
just literally took them right before I came up. here.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
About
they'd have to
45
be a
minutes,
good
I'll
way
be
to
like-
have it so it was like airtight.
Like,
Stumbling
wait a minute,
back
wait a minute,
downstairs.
what's going
5'3"
on?
hype. Made sure it was 5'3".
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. How tall am I? I'm 5'8". This man is 6'4".
Yeah.
You're 5'4", you said?
5'3".
5'3"? And you're 5
I
even.
think I'm a good
No, I'm
day.
6 even.
6, I mean 6 even.
6 even.
6 even.
Okay, 5 even.
5 even.
Got me.
We'll take a foot off, but it's a close foot. It's a close
It's a
foot.
sprained foot. At
It's a
least.
Oh my god.
It's a sprained foot.
Sprained
Absolutely.
I need to fix my glasses because this is how blind
can't
I've
read it?
become. I have to squint.
Yeah. I catch myself doing it
never
here
dab.
too, though.
Can I
It's
dab?
not the biggest text.
don't
Hey,
want this.
what's up? Alulam? Alulam?
Is it?
Alulam.
No, it's
Sorry, I
very,
keep putting it
no,
in the
it's
video.
I'm gonna say
fine.
when
It's
you're
just
big.
I've
I'm
been
not trying to do
drinking.
it on purpose.
No, I know. I've been drinking.
Stonehuskers,
like
a 6
to make
footer.
an Ambro dual to actually is
Kitty
decent,
Ann is
so, like, I'm
5'10".
used to
Kitty Ann's
drinking
a
out of
tall
beer bottle,
lady.
so I don't want to accidentally grab it.
Yeah, that would be bad.
So
Hell
it's all
yeah.
good. I'll just move it if I notice.
What up, Courtney Selfie Queen?
Hey, what up, Courtney?
Hello again.
What's going on?
It's one of the homies.
Binary Zero is chilling on Discord. Hell yeah, dude.
That's what's up.
We're gonna blow your mind later,
I'm
dude.
too high
You're about to
get
be
high.
mind blown when we get off this gas. Think about that.
What's going on?
That's the truth right there. We
You wanna
get
do
some
a dab?
deep ass shit.
You wanna get a dab going over there?
Nah,
That's some crazy ass stuff.
Good.
Yeah. That 20
I'm good off
milligrams is gonna hit you like a truck.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be in my bed and sleeping.
Do you like
till,
edibles? Do you
noon.
do a lot of edibles? Or?
I used to. I haven't done them in a while. The
Oh,
only reason I
okay.
did them was because I told you I had them from like God. They must have been like.
And so you were like, let's just see
Yeah,
what
I was
happens.
like. Well, the other night I was all drunk, and obviously I'm not sober now, so I was like, I'm taking these fucking 2 edibles before I go up and see these homies. And I texted you, I was like, is it cool if I come up?
Oh shit.
But then you didn't text me back, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going up.
Hell yeah. So sorry.
I'm
I
so
never-
glad
I-
you just came up. That's
Yeah, me
dope as
too.
fuck. Because that's completely fine anytime. You know what I mean? Don't like because if we're doing, especially we're doing this stuff, like you know what I mean? Like we usually don't have
Adam
our
thought
phones.
we were crazy.
It didn't sound that loud. Did you not?
Oh
quietly?
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't not want to like not too loud because I didn't want to interrupt. And,
Could you hear us? Did you?
no, I couldn't hear you. At
You
all.
couldn't even
Oh,
hear us?
really?
No,
Not even
I feel
outside.
like we're always
no, not till you came to the door.
That's
Good to
insanity.
know.
I guess they've got good
Insulation.
insulation here. Yeah.
Man, yeah.
Dude, I only hear him because his bedroom's directly above mine.
It's
And the
probably
toilet thing, like the toilet sounds like I'm flushing my own damn toilet. It's
oh
weird.
Really?
whenever
Yeah.
it's like whenever you take a shower or your shower's on, I know it because like I feel like I like wait, are they here? Because it'll feel like they'll be gone, and it'll sound like our shower's on, but I'll notice it's the downstairs shower.
That's
Like, that-
fucking.
it's weird.
Yeah,
it's
just
weird that I
weird
can
thing
hear
with
it.
this- with
Must
the
be the way
plumbing
our
here.
pipes are. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Okay,
gotta
maybe
be
I'm just high, but the shadow looks like a angry ghost.
an angry
There's
ghost.
its mouth and its eye.
Okay, I kind of see it. I see it. I see
Okay.
it. Okay, I see like a weird, ancient fossil as well, like a fish fossil.
It's like cloud gazing. Oh
Yeah.
my god, you'll love this. So 4th of July. Sorry, totally new topic. My little about to be 4-year-old niece, she's always been a little bit afraid of fireworks. Like the boom scares her, so her parents got her like headphones. So we were at this like private barbecue. These people live in one of the like golf course communities, so they have their and they live on the course. Like they have their own private fireworks show.
So they got money, you know, like it's one of those places.
So they're like right there, and since it's a private community, they get away with a lot more. Like people were setting off their own like legit fireworks all over. But so at the beginning, every time she heard one of the like small like personal fireworks, she freaked out and like put her headphones on. And so right before the like actual fireworks show came on, I was remembering last year I had just moved up here and she was still afraid from the fireworks. So her and I laid on the ground in her bedroom and watched pretend fireworks. And so before the actual fireworks show,
fireworks, you just made them up?
Yeah, we just lay down and be like, oh, what does that one look like? And oh, what does that one look like? So while we were waiting for the real fireworks show to start, her and I started doing that while she had her headphones in. And while we were doing it, some like personal people's like fireworks went off and she took her headphones off. And like while we were watching the pretend ones, it's like she acclimated and she was like, I'm not afraid anymore. I think I can watch the full thing. And she watched the whole fireworks show. Like, time of her life, wasn't afraid for the first time.
That's
like,
crazy.
It was awesome.
Yeah, something snapped finally.
Yeah, it was like something about it. My sister is like, she's like, I think you guys watching, because we probably looked insane. Because we're like laying there in the middle of a field of other people. Being like, oh, look at that one, it's so pretty. And oh, what color is that one?
And nothing's happening.
Yeah, and there's like nothing going on.
And all of a sudden, you're like,
God damn, what kind of drugs are those two take?
Yeah,
You guys selling any of those shit?
It was fun. I'm really glad I went. It was super fun.
Yeah, that's dope. That like that learning experience. I think I had one of those moments with the code for the computer. Once he explained to me why it's the way it is. Because the way I was trying to think of it or understand it was completely, I mean, there's only like, it was completely different than how you have to see it to understand it. And then it wasn't until he gave me the information to where now I can just type in the code whenever I want. But before then I had to ask him every time. You can ask him. Like now.
Well, you associated it with something.
Yeah, I associated it with something. And then,
It's same as like trying a food that you've always thought you hated and realizing you like it. Or that you've always refused to try.
Yeah. Well, see, my parents always were like, you have to try everything once. Like, that was a rule.
That was mine too.
So,
They're like, if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. But
yeah,
you have
but
to
you
try
have
it.
to try it once.
And every meal, you can't like try it once, never try it again. You have to try it at least every few times because your taste buds change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I learned I love lobster.
I hate onions.
Not right now, you don't? Like, I don't like them?
I don't like them.
What?
No.
I like them far less than I used to.
I did.
You used to like them more?
I used to love onions. Now I'm like,
I love
Most
I
it.
people
like
stop
onion
to.
rings,
I love
ironically.
onions.
Good onion rings. Not any onion rings, but like good onion rings I like.
those are different because they're sweet.
Oh, onion
Yeah,
rings are
'cause it's
I
baller.
used to make
Vidalia.
onion rings.
Well,
like
it's
the
the
breading,
Dahlia
like
onions
one breading.
and
The
what they
cornbread
put in
crunch.
breading.
I think it's more of it's just the breading that's
Well,
around
and they
it.
usually use good onion rings. Use Vidalia onions, which are naturally sweeter.
Yeah,
Huh.
and those man onion rings. Yeah, I haven't had onion rings in a
Oh,
while.
shit.
That sounds good as fuck.
Fucking we've started
Where
an
do I go get
avalanche.
onion
Now
rings
none of us are
at?
gonna stop talking about
we
food.
hate onions.
No.
Guys, remember you guys.
We
I
fucked up.
went from
We
saying
fucked
I
up.
hate it to you guys like needed them now.
Now I mean
Scones.
We fucked up, guys.
Dun, dun.
What do you want to order? We
Oh, you
should
know-
order sushi.
You know what came out
How'd you
yesterday?
jump from onion rings to sushi?
You know what came out yesterday?
How do you
Last
not?
time
The
against
Amazing
that.
Spider-Man. I want to see that movie so fucking bad.
You
I'm
down?
down to go see
Is it the OG Spider-Man? Or what's his
It's
name?
gonna be the
Homecoming.
okay. It's the Amazing Spider-Man. And so what happened was
Me?
finally
Talking about me?
they're
Yeah, you.
they are go because
What is it?
Toby Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
Me.
Yeah.
Hi.
He was
I'm
in it.
Toby. Is that a pretty good impression?
No.
Are you Squidward? Is that what you're trying to say?
Hi. This is Toby.
Still no.
You know what reminds me of him? That war movie where he's like with the other guy and he gets tortured, and while he's gone, his best friend like fucks his wife because they think he's dead. And then
Toby Maguire's in it?
yeah, dude, it's so fucked. and like it's
Yeah.
like there's so it's like
It's not Pearl Harbor.
No, it's not
that's
Pearl
not
Harbor.
that.
it's like so it's about like recent war. It was in Afghan. I think it was Iraq or Afghanistan. Okay, are you okay? Okay. Well, and like so what happens is like him and another guy get captured and a whole bunch of fucked up shit happens to him and you watch this whole movie.
Ooh.
And then like while that's happening, like his wife falls in love with his best friend because they think he's dead. For so long, like for years.
Pearl
Sounds
Harbor?
for years. No, this is not
I
Pearl
already
Harbor.
asked that.
It's a different it's about like Iraq or Afghanistan war. So this is like recent. It's not
No,
like
that sounds like Pearl Harbor.
but no, like it's a really crazy movie. It's a good movie.
It's recent. That sounds like Pearl Harbor.
No.
I feel like that war trope has been used in a lot of movies. I think
Yeah.
the husband goes to war,
But it
wife
happens so
cheats
much,
on
too.
him with wife, which there's a reason.
It just
it's
happens
used
so fucking
often.
much too.
But when you're talking about war movie, I think there are multiple war movies that follow that basic
Yeah, that's true.
triangle.
But I mean, I'm just
because
saying
unfortunately, it does happen.
When you see the scene though, where like it's like such a fucking like because it's him and it's who's the other motherfucker that's in it? That's such a good actor. His best friend is the actor that plays in what the fuck is his name? Fuck. I want to know the movie now so I can remember it. I think y'all all would like it, but I don't know.
Internet
It's a
Movie
serious movie.
Database.
I don't know what it's called. It's a
Look
it's
up
a war.
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire war movie.
Let me see.
It's a fucking serious movie.
Apparently, old head tech knows the movie.
I know the movie, Ethan.
Then share.
It's a fucking that movie fucked me up, man.
What?
I was young
I know,
too.
right?
It was
Why
before.
didn't you just say it? I
Yeah.
know it.
There, look.
Whoa.
Did he say it?
Brothers.
No, not Brothers. Brothers is a great movie, but I'm talking about the war movie where he goes
Okay, I'm
to
still- I better skip back
Afghanistan.
to-
Seabiscuit?
It's not.
That's about a horse.
It's not a fucking horse. Tobey Maguire war movie.
You
Yeah, that was a
Kidding me?
warful movie. There's some
Hey, man, that was a guess.
Yes, nailed it.
That had me give flashbacks watching Seabiscuit.
I think it was. Because remember, he rides the horse when he's a kid. He goes to war. Then he comes back and rides the horse again.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The whole movie was a war movie. It was just bookended by him growing up on a horse and then it ending with him on a horse.
You ever seen a Chevy with butterfly doors?
I seen one.
Tobey Maguire.
Is it Brothers? I think it is Brothers. It is motherfucking Brothers because it's the newer Brothers. I thought it was the
Motherfucking
old Brothers. Remember the old Brothers where it was
I
like the
guess
four
you did
dudes?
nail it.
Step
Yeah.
Brothers?
Sorry,
No,
bro.
not Step Brothers. But remember the old movie where like it's like it's called Brothers and it's back in the day and it has a good cast.
Oh,
It's
Pearl
like-
Harbor?
Oh no, that was still the wrong
I'm gonna
guy.
kill
The
myself.
other guy.
Tonight
Oh
is
my
the
God,
night,
back to
guys.
that, are
You
you
want to see a
kidding me?
live? No, Jesus fucking Christ and all the other gods too. Like,
Pearl Harbor.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it on my phone right now, and we'll figure it out.
okay.
All right.
Just
Val's
so you know.
on it.
It is Brothers, but it's
Val's
the newer
on
Brothers.
it.
It's not the old Brothers. I was thinking the
can't
old Brothers.
breathe.
I know it's the. Can I get another one of those scone things?
Scone it up, baby.
Oh yeah.
Aren't they
Spooder
amazing?
Man.
They're just like King Supers.
Oh my god.
Toby goes to Afghanistan. Oh.
Yeah.
Whenever they have the pumpkin
Oh.
ones, they're really
It's
good.
so fucked up, man. It'll probably fuck me up again because it was before I even joined the military. I watched that and it fucked me up as a kid.
Damn.
So fuck.
Sounds like a fucked up ass movie.
It's a good movie. It's so good though. That's my favorite kind of movies. That like fucked up, like like whenever I showed you the fucking fucked up one about the fucking kid, the dude fucking kids and shit. It was so fucked.
Fucking fuck.
Fuckity.
That movie's so good though. It's was directed by the guy who made The Arrival, and that's why you wanted to watch it.
Oh,
Prisoner.
Christopher
The
Nolan.
Prisoner. The Prisoners.
No,
The
not
Prisoner.
Christopher Nolan. Prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really messed up movie. If you guys haven't seen Prisoner, or is it
I
Prisoners?
think it's Prisoner.
I think it's
Or
Prisoner.
The Prisoners. Or. Mm.
We don't know. It's a prisoner movie.
It's super
Something about
fucked up.
Prisoner.
But it's really good, and the shots are amazing. Like the camera shots are beautiful because it's made by that same
Yeah,
director.
the guy he made The Arrival, which was
Beautiful.
a
If
beautiful.
you haven't seen the movie, you
it was
definitely
shot
should.
so well.
Because let me just tell you this: the reason
Visually, it's
he was hyping up so much,
It's
right?
costly.
He fucking tripped balls when he did it because he was eating like
I
edibles.
ate
and
30,
shit.
yeah, I ate 30 milligrams. I was floored.
See, but I didn't
and that
understand.
movie just
I was like,
blew
okay,
my
this movie's
I
good.
do it. I
mind.
haven't done edibles in a while.
Edibles are so fun.
Mhm.
Val knows all about.
I got way too
Mhm.
high of a
Crush those
tolerance for a
edibles.
while. Well, like I had never-ending supply when I lived with Nick's. He always
Oh.
got like new
That
samples to
sounds
try.
amazing.
So there was always something. Like we always had edibles. And even if we ran out, like I got half off at, like he got half off at the store, so we got cheap as fuck edibles even when
We need to
had
get a
pay
hookup.
for 'em.
We need to get a hookup.
You need to start fucking somebody that works at one of those places.
Dude, we need to start growing our own edibles.
No, we need to start growing our own weed.
Oh, I make
We'll grow
really
our
good
own edibles.
cookies.
Like weed
Yeah,
cookies or
like-
Like,
cookies?
if someone can help me
trees
make
and
the
stuff like
butter, I make
brownie-
their
brownie
chocolate.
points.
Are we
sweet
fucking
bar
really
chips.
walking now? Like,
They
jeez.
came and tasted really good as
Is that what
fuck.
we do? Fucking...
Like Nick would come home and I'd be on the couch and I used to be like curled up and he had like this tie-dye blanket that I always wrap myself in, so he called me a little Aaron taco, like hippie taco. But he'd be like, did you have a cookie?
Hippie taco?
He'd be like, did you
You're
have
a
a
hippie?
cookie? And no, but he used to be, so he had lots of
Okay.
tie-dye shit.
Okay.
We'd be like, did you have a cookie? I'd be like, yeah. And since I made them, I had no idea how strong they were. He'd be like, how
Oh,
many? And
shit.
I'd be like, I don't know. Because they were the kind of cookie that, like, you'd eat one, you'd get high, then you'd get the munchies, and they tasted good. So you'd eat
Dear
another
God.
weed cookie, and
No.
it was really bad.
Can't have good tasting weed.
You had to, like, I
You
would
just eat
start, like, dosing them out to, like, only a couple cookies a bag to try to not fuck it up.
I kind of want to learn how to just like cook
Mm.
with can of butter.
Fuck.
Cook.
You
We
can
All
had
sorts
a
of
guy who
meals.
worked at the liquor store who
With anything
he
you
was
use
high
butter on.
24/7, and he would
That's
make
true.
like his eggs with like wheat butter
Yeah.
and stuff.
Stir fry with
With can of butter?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or
Remember-
omelets. Can you imagine?
Ooh,
First thing
yeah.
in the morning.
Mm.
There's
Hell
a pizza
yeah.
place now that makes pizza or wheat infused pizza.
Does it actually
That's
lie?
dope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Will they deliver it to my face?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
That's
It's
the
in
question.
Denver.
I will just sit
I'm
right
pretty
here,
sure-
just put it in my face.
I'm pretty sure it's in Denver though.
I'm waiting. I hope
They're
I
not
don't.
as fast as Jimmy John's, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy John's is right there, though. You know, it's right.
You
Like,
already had a sub in your
Jimmy
mouth.
John's.
Yeah, seriously.
they could throw it to us. Well, you know, they're so
Jimmy
close.
John's owes you guys $20 for that.
Yay.
Hey, you said it again. That's another $20.
Not a sponsor,
motherfuckers.
but we could be.
Yeah,
Probably
we would
don't
take
wanna.
free Jimmy John's and just eat it on the cast.
Oh, I'd eat Jimmy John's all day on the cast, but they probably don't want to
See, she
endorse
liked
it.
it.
They might. Well, no.
I don't
Munched.
know what I just did. That was
You
weird.
just,
and
like,
I
kinda-
guarantee
We
they
gotta
would.
get better plugs. Plugs to places that would want to endorse.
Chiba Hut.
I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna think
Chiba
about
Hut.
it.
Yeah.
That-
There you go. Chiba Hut.
They're all about weed. Their sandwich sizes.
But it's
are
still,
fucking-
it's not even just that though. It's because we are very weed based, but I'm also very atheist based. So it's like I go hard on that. So that's very opinionated. So if they're
I wouldn't be
sponsoring
surprised
something,
if
they have
Chiba
to-
Hut would sponsor us. We could talk to him.
No, I understand that, but you know, but
Because
you
there's
get
the
what I'm saying,
Colorado
right?
chain too, right?
Yeah.
When you're very open politically and religiously,
Yeah,
like
it's
that,
tough for big
it's tough for
corporations
people
to-
to get
Yeah,
behind the wagon.
because
You
they
know?
have to be
This dude has
careful.
it
They
right.
can't lose like their
They can't be open
super
like that.
Catholic, whatever base,
Or whatever-
because people who talk shit about God are sponsored by them.
Yeah, so like that's true. Like, but so like,
We're not. You
Never.
guys are probably never gonna get any of those people as followers.
no, I mean,
Most likely not. I don't know. I gotta say that Joe Rogan is super anti-religion. He talks shit about religion all the time, and he gets pretty big sponsors.
if you got sponsored by Fleshlight,
that
that'd
was
be a
his
dream.
first sponsor.
I would be like fucking Fleshlight. I'd be like, can you send me some free products? Cause I'll fucking try them all.
Oh yeah, because they're super rich atheists too. Just like super.
Are they?
Oh yeah. So
I'm
there's
sure
some-
they're
there's
used
some.
to like the crazy,
yeah.
like religious people.
Oh well,
They,
I mean,
like,
no, I
sell
get that. Like
sinful
fucking Mark
products.
Zuckerberg, the guy who invented Facebook. That guy doesn't believe in God. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of them. There's a lot of rich atheists.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Yeah,
like,
Bill Gates.
That's what it really comes
Bill
down
Gates
to,
is a rich atheist.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm more agnostic. I
Mm.
don't necessarily believe in God or any sort of higher power, but I don't necessarily not.
You need to see more proof.
Not even proof. I just am one of those people where I don't know. I feel like, you know what?
You just
There's
let
so
life
many
happen.
different beliefs. Any one of them, none of them have more proof than any other. And it could be anyone. It could be the crazy man who thinks the grasshopper is God. He could be right. You're just, no one's going to know till the end. So
If you,
Why
but
the
if
fuck
you saw
fight
proof,
about
would
it?
you believe it then?
100%.
depends what you mean by, like,
If
what
Jesus
you
came
saw.
down,
proof.
if
Yeah.
Jesus
It
came
depends
down,
how
I would
legit
100%.
proof it was.
Like that you knew it was real.
But how would you know it was real?
Well, unless you were hallucinating or...
There you go. How would you know?
I guess I would assume I wasn't hallucinating if I wasn't drunk or high.
I get what you're saying. Look, and I definitely, as an atheist, though, if Jesus came down and said,
because
hey...
I'm also, in a way, similar. I'm still a little bit more of a believer, but I'm always looking for, like, a sign, you know, or something.
I believe in, like, I always call it, like, the universe. It's like, I don't know what the hell that
that's
means.
cool because
that's
we're all
like
the same thing.
Cosmic energy or like, you know, forces of nature, more like Wiccan pagan, or if it's a god up there, or if it's spirits and you know, what the fuck. But I do believe some things are a little too big to be considered a coincidence, that sometimes things do happen for a reason. It's just whether or not that has anything to do with fate, karma, God, whatever, I don't know. And
there's some force you believe in.
Yeah, and I'm good with not knowing. Like, that doesn't bother me. Some people, they need to know, and I respect that. And like, in my opinion, I think there's a good chance everyone's worshiping the same fucking damn thing by a different name.
Well, a lot of it is just so dark. That's what really sucks about it. Is like, people have turned religion into like a terrible thing, you know?
Faith is beautiful.
Well, you gotta think about it. It's not turning religion to a terrible thing. People can finally talk freely about religion and not get killed for it.
But like in like certain churches, there's so much greed and hate and anger.
Well, the Vatican just got uncovered. They're having sex orgies with young children. Drug-infused sex orgies. They're doing it right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that just came out. This is happening right now.
I heard the word. Scary. Power corrupts in any form, including religious power.
Absolutely. People will always corrupt the power that they have over others. Not all people, but people will always do that.
I would never want to be in a huge position of power, to be 100% honest.
I know, I might freak out on some people. I might go crazy.
But fuck, I might be a little spoiled brat. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it, honestly, no. I think a person in power... And when they get fucking found out, like in the Vatican, fucking little kids and shit like that, when they get put in the spotlight and that shit comes out, it's because that's the kind of people they actually were. I feel like people that are in power, that are actually good people, shit like that doesn't happen because they're actually good fucking people.
Right.
That's how I feel. I don't know.
A little different.
No, that's true, but...
I can get that power can corrupt and people can turn evil or bad, but I feel like a person that's good and truly good and doesn't have fucked up shit in his closet that nobody knows about before he gets into power.
Evil, like a little evil, like I'm gonna skim a little from the top because I've worked really hard and feel like I deserve it, and then
that's wrong.
It goes a little bigger, and it's like it's not necessarily just the big like Hitler evil people. It's like even just like the little evil, like I'm gonna ignore like what the majority of my constituents believe because this way will give me more personal power. It's like you can start off
that's
with
not with everybody.
Not everybody, but unfortunately I feel like a lot of people.
Well, and I think that proves that a man-made thing, which is money, is something that at a certain level
it's been
gets
that
people
way. I'm pretty sure it's been proven that.
But I don't think it's human beings.
Honestly, they are. I mean, anyone that would do that is a shitty person, and she's right. A lot of people, regardless of how much little or much money you can gain, or how little or much money you have. No, we do know it.
No, because
we know it.
I've never been a billionaire. If I was Donald Trump.
No, I'm not saying us. I'm saying in general people.
Yeah, but like I can't compare myself to a person
she's right.
like that.
I'm
You know
just
what I
saying
mean?
she's right.
Yeah.
Because it's the truth, and it's sad truth, but it's still the truth.
Okay. I just think it's made from a man-made currency.
Quit being assholes.
Yeah.
All right.
Agreed.
So.
What was that? I feel like
quit being assholes, all of you.
Good. I am a pessimistic optimist. I plan for and expect the worst, but I hope for and wish for the best, or look for the best.
That just sounds like being logical to me. That just sounds like logic, you know?
You know what I like about Young Justice? This is funny because the Flash in Young Justice is like the science kid that's like all like, fuck magic. And he's like the Dr. Fate, he's like, nope, it's all science. You know what I mean? Like
Young Justice is the cartoon of DC Comics.
But it was made back in like the 90s though, so like it's a cartoon that's actually like I watch it because I think it's really good. You know,
so
I don't
like
all
cartoons
kids now.
All the heroes are kids, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
it's all the sidekicks. They're all the sidekicks of
Are they in high school?
Well, the Flash is, but like what was Oscar telling me today? Robin. Woo! Excuse me. Robin is private schooled, so he doesn't go to school. Teen Martian or whatever the green girl that's a Martian.
I get overwhelmed.
She's from a different planet, so she doesn't go to school. You know, like Superboy, which is like they made basically a clone of Superman, but it's a boy, and he's on the team, and it's Superboy. He's fucking Superman's son, basically. Why would he go to school? You know, and like all the team is basically people that wouldn't be in school,
People talking?
other than like the Flash.
What?
Are they talking?
Oh yeah, they're always talking.
Oh, yeah.
What are they saying?
Yeah, you want to,
They're mostly talking about you. There's a lot of
They're talking about
shit.
me?
They're talking so much shit about you.
Oh.
Are they
It's
really?
crazy.
No, they don't.
No,
Don't
nobody's saying
listen to
anything.
anybody.
They're talking. Well, we've got this man, I Hollow Keeg, something like that. I think. I don't know.
Kegels?
He says the Earth is flat and the sun, moon, and stars revolve around us. Research it.
And they're all flat too.
Yes,
Everything's
everything is flat.
flat.
The moon is flat.
The table is
Oh,
flat.
Faces
what
us
is that? What's it
perfectly.
called?
Flat
Flat Earth. Flat Earth theory.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
that's becoming like a widespread
Like
belief
something
in
that was
the US.
believed thousands of years ago is now something that people are like,
It's not
oh,
flat.
it's
They're
well, that's what they believe.
They think
I
there's
don't
a
just
like
don't- I
global
don't-
conspiracy of the powers that whatever that
And space
for whatever
is
No,
fake.
but why
reason
when you
it-
fly do you fly like this?
for
'Cause
some
the Earth
reason
goes
it
like that.
benefits
There's
the
a
powers
curvature.
that
You
be
can see
for
the
people
curvature
to
of the
believe
Earth.
the
Like,
Earth is round when it's not for whatever the fuck reason.
they say that the curvature is misguided, like the footage angled right, so that you can't. It looks like the curvature, but it's actually flat Earth.
What about when you're on an airplane?
Dude,
I had the
I was in
coolest
an airplane
ride home. It was a 2.5
fucking
hour
weeks ago.
sunset. It was so fun.
Oh, that's dope. You're just chasing
Yeah,
the
dude.
sunset.
Yeah, like I left Florida like while the sun was setting in Florida and flying to Texas, and we like followed the sunset. I have like photo stamp picture or like timestamp pictures of like a 2-hour sunset out my plane window. It was so cool. It's the first
That's
time a
sick.
sunset's been gotten
You should
boring
have filmed the
because
whole thing.
I was finally kind of was at the beginning. Then it was like 45 minutes. And I'm like,
Oh shit!
fuck.
So you did get like
and it-
45 minutes.
Yeah, and it like I would like stop it and like restart it, but yeah, it was like, oh my god, I don't want to do this anymore.
Alulum says, my wife is flat. Does that count?
Flat girls need love.
Well, usually
She's
flat
like
girls
a
got those
pancake, or
fucking.
what is? How flat? Like all
What?
over, everywhere, like.
Yeah, like is she dead and she's actually flat?
Like what the
See
fuck?
it by a steamroller.
That went dark.
Whoa!
Well, that's a valid question when you say your wife is flat.
No, it's
Wish my
not.
stomach was flat, as your wife is.
I'm right there with you.
Actually, technically, you kind of want it like a bumpy stomach, because you want a 6-pack, right? So
I
it's a
don't
little
want
bumpy.
six pack. I just want a flat. Like,
Just a flat.
Yeah.
Just a board.
yeah,
you want to be a
just like
square?
nice,
Do you
like,
want
when
it to be
I was, like,
squared?
21.
Squared
Stomach.
off.
21.
Yeah.
What's 9 plus 10? 21.
Is that a song?
It's that
Or
kid-
just really bad math.
It's that kid that answered the question. It was a whenever Vine was a thing. Vine's gone now. If anyone doesn't know, Vine used to be a thing, and I can't believe it's gone. That's weird. I thought it was gonna
so
last
many
for a
more
while.
things gone.
But one of the vines was. Did you just hit your face or teeth?
Oh shit!
What the fuck just
You'd think you were drinking real wine.
I know.
You've been doing a lot of dabs though. You're
But
pretty
yeah.
baked.
And I've been slap happy. It's been a good weekend.
Okie dokie.
Fucking Rockies game, adorable niece.
Oh yeah, you said it's your birthday, right?
Yesterday.
Happy birthday!
Happy
belated
birthday.
Birthday!
Happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday of the belated!
Happy birthday
Lovely.
weekend. It's still part of the weekend,
Yeah.
so it's still
Let me
going.
just
Now
open
I'm
another
hanging out
shiny for
with
you.
these darling people.
Oh,
Nowhere else
yes.
I'd rather be.
Boy, did you make a mistake.
Are Ethan and Adam flat also?
My penis is micro. Does that count as flat Earth theory?
Oh.
I don't know where to go from there.
I mean, I felt like that was
bringing these
valid.
back here was dangerous. Do you want one, Adam?
No, thank you.
They're so good, dude.
Not a
Have
fan
you
of
even tried?
lemon
Dude.
or poppies. Like none of that is.
Okay, yeah, you wouldn't.
And I
like
don't
it.
even like scones.
It's
really
so
either.
good though.
Try a corner.
I'm not a fan. I'm just telling you right
Yeah,
now.
you're
I'm not a
gonna
fan
like
of.
it. I don't think he's gonna like it because Like, I like lemon and poppy, and that's why I like them so much, because I can taste them very much. And if he doesn't like them, I feel like
Yeah, I've
it's
had
gonna
lemon
be a
and
very-
poppy stuff before, and I just don't like
Do you like lemon and poppy?
No thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a flavor combo.
I've already
for
had
me.
at least like 1,200 calories of these.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You remember how full that thing was? I opened it here.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. That's a lot of calories of lemon and poppy seed. We need to get you to the gym ASAP.
No.
ASAP.
One.
That is a good way to throw up. It's a really good way to throw up.
Don't put that away, me too.
Okay, hey, we have an important news alert. O.J. Simpson is not guilty, says. That's not the news alert. That was the guy's name. O.J. Simpson is not guilty, says. Has anyone heard of the recent gonorrhea epidemic going on in the U.S.?
Super gonorrhea. Wear condoms, bitches.
This is happening from oral sex.
Yep.
Breakouts in New York City, Texas,
That's
and
100%
North
real.
Carolina.
It's happening. Like, this guy's not
Please
making
stay
that shit
safe out there. Y'all, stay safe out
up. I
there.
read about it on I Fucking Love Science. That's where I would get the backing from.
Hey.
It's like super gonorrhea, they're calling it right now, and they're saying
No.
be fucking safe. Wear protection, especially right now, because it's called super gonorrhea for a reason. Like,
Good thing I'm practicing abstinence right now.
thank you for bringing that up.
This is a good time to practice abstinence.
Thank you for bringing
This
that
is
up.
actually a good time.
Because some people might think, oh, that guy's just trying to troll. He's not trying to troll.
Yo, that is not a troll.
Wow, I'm hot.
That is not a troll. Aaron, don't hate me for that clip. Oh, Cindy Angel clipped us.
What?
There's a clip coming. I don't see it though. Cindy
Yeah,
Angel.
I'm really curious now, though.
Whoa. What
What's
happened
that
there?
mean?
So, I don't see it anywhere. I don't think she linked it. Basically, people watching, when something funny happens or whatever, they can hit this button. And it records, like, the previous 10 seconds or something. And then you can edit it. And then you can upload it as a highlight. So there's a
So
lot
that
of
people
us
can
being
call
idiots,
us,
like,
yeah.
singing.
Or saying shit.
There's
Like,
so
they
many
can get us on
I
anything.
feel like there should be a warning to the guests about
You're
this.
into some.
Oh,
You're in
yeah,
some.
you're definitely in some.
You're in
You're
some.
in like
I
a
want to
group.
see. I want to see.
You can. We have all of them. Like, because I've gone through and watched like almost all of them again. There's so many. So many people clip us.
Obviously,
And,
if I gave half a shit about looking like an ass on the internet, I wouldn't be a now reoccurring guest star.
More of it. It's funny because it makes me realize that your reactions to some of the shit we say are hilarious. Because most of them are us saying some crazy shit, and I think that's why they're clipping us. But it's you there, and it's you're not saying anything. You're just reacting. And if you look at your face, you're just like, what the fuck are these guys? Like, you know, you
It's
can tell.
not
You're
that I'm
what
like
the
afraid. I just like taking it in. Sometimes you guys are just you're doing fine on your own. I like sitting back and just watching.
So how have you been, Valencia?
I've been great.
You've been great.
Yeah.
What have you been up to other than work? Like you've been. I mean, I know you went all those trips. You know, you.
Oh yeah, I went to Johnstown yesterday and got
Okay.
some brewskis with my cousin at a brewery.
Seriously,
Mm-hmm.
And
this is even bad for me.
today I came home. Actually, she made a bomb ass breakfast first. Homemade flour tortillas, red chili, the whole nine.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's always good.
Then I just came home and did laundry and normal Saturday shit, you know. Then I started pounding beers at about 5 o'clock. Messaging my friends like different random funny shit on my phone.
And you do
It's
what
kind
is
of
that
our thing.
called? Where you send messages like it's like Snapchat, but it's something else.
Yeah, it's Marco Polo.
Marco Polo.
Marco Polo.
Oh,
It's
God, I should've been
Snapchat.
Marco Poloing this.
It's Snapchat without the limits, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just video record each other like wherever we're at. Like I feel like I'm there with her and she feels like she's. here
That's
with
cool.
me.
That's
Hell
dope.
yeah. Is she gonna move here?
I wish. No.
Who?
She's
Are
got
you gonna move there?
days at work.
Wait, where is she from?
She's from Texas. No, I'm not gonna move.
Hell
And she's
no.
not gonna move there.
Nobody
Here.
wants to move to Texas.
But we're gonna like try to
That's
visit each
bullshit.
other like
Oh, the Texans move
3
here.
or 4 times a year.
Yeah.
Like her come here twice, me go there twice.
Nice.
It's like totally feasible. Like a ticket to Dallas is like $150.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
That's
How,
dope.
that's what, like a 2-hour flight too?
Yeah, sure.
Can't be too far. That's funny that you pick up your dab and then put it on the dab piece. I've never seen somebody do that. I mean, there's nothing
I
wrong
don't know
with it.
what to say
Actually,
to
no,
that.
that Jenna girl did that.
Yeah,
Jenna
that's
girl
true.
was doing, because she was like picking it up and making these fucking worm things.
Yeah. and
Oh my
smoke
god,
them
she
and
made
they
me
got
smoke
those,
the
yeah.
biggest dab. This guest we had on, she works at a dispensary, and she smokes more than us. Way more than us. She ate 1,200 milligrams of THC.
1,200.
1,200 milligrams!
I hate-
like basically
Too much.
12 of the 2 I ate.
I think about 100
1200,
has me on
yeah.
my, or when I had
You
like
ate
a
20
tolerance,
milligrams.
I could do
She ate
100.
1,200.
100.
No
1,000.
way.
1,200.
How the
100.
hell did she even do that? They don't make it like that. They don't make it that strong.
You can.
No, it
if
was-
medical side, you can buy
There's
like
some medical
500
stuff,
milligrams doses.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. On medical
Oh,
side,
I
you can
didn't
buy,
know that.
Yeah,
but
it's
on
crazy.
rec, you can only buy 100 milligrams. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. So she rolls up these little fucking
Worm
wormy
things?
dabs, puts it on there, and you gotta like
Dab.
slowly burn it as you're smoking. I was just like, I did not want to do it.
Mm.
It wasn't as bad as I thought, though.
You did
It
it.
wasn't as bad as I thought. But she definitely. Oscar did it too. She talked Oscar into doing the biggest. No, not you.
Not mine.
Me and Oscar though. She made us both do
Oh,
the
you
biggest
okay?
dabs we've ever taken. She fucking straight up conned us into that shit. O.J. Simpson is not guilty. Followed.
Hey! O.J. Simpson is not guilty. Hey, thank you, man. Glove didn't fit.
What is it? Is he?
Did he get out?
Oh, that's the username.
Glove didn't fit. Yeah, his
Yeah,
username
oh,
is
yeah.
Oh,
O.
okay. I thought
O.J.
they were like, I was
Simpson.
waiting for the punchline of that. I was
No, O.J.
Obviously, I'm
Simpson
drunk.
didn't
Damn, you alright?
murder or whatever
Nice. You want some water or something?
because the glove didn't fit.
No,
You good?
I-
You got the. Good
I
on
get that, but I
Cool.
just thought like there was
Alright.
like new news or something.
Oh,
No.
I don't, oh, they
That's
found
the-
out who
that's his
murdered
name.
Tupac.
Hmm.
They found out who murdered Tupac.
But it wasn't what's his
Suge Knight came out and told it was like
oh, it was Suge Knight?
no, it was like
Wasn't Suge
he
Knight.
came out and said it was this one guy and this girl that he was like with or something like that, like this couple that like murdered him, and then they tried to like it was like this whole fucking like I read the article but I could like fucking way too baked right now to tell you about it, and I like the names I wasn't really in, especially back then, hip hop like that kind of hip hop to me wasn't like I know like some of that kind of hip hop, but I never really like was into
Yeah, you
that.
weren't old enough. You
Yeah,
were still
so
young.
so I never really followed it. So those names were kind of like you might
I
read
was
the article.
even a little bit young for it.
That's what I'm saying. So y'all could probably read the article and read the names of the two people they say it was, and be like, "Oh shit, it was them all along," or whatever.
Same world.
It was just these two people.
Are
It
you
was
as
a
old
guy
as
and a
me?
girl. It was a guy
I
and a
think
girl.
you're younger than me. You're
I mean, you're younger, or
36,
you're
aren't you?
yeah,
Yeah, you're
you're younger. Yeah, you grew up in those rough days of the '90s
yeah.
gangster rap.
Struggling.
Oh, fucking
I'd rather
struggling
be
on the
in-
mean streets of Littleton, Colorado.
Damn.
No, I grew up with Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
And,
I
Did you like
loved
them both, or
Tupac
did you
and
have a
Biggie,
favorite?
dude?
I like Tupac better.
Okay. Is there a
Tupac was
reason?
I just liked his music better.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
when
really
I
what it came down
started
to for
listening
me.
rock, it was more like Dr.
But-
Dre.
Yeah, I liked Dr. Dre too, but like
Yeah.
if it were Biggie and Tupac,
NWA?
definitely Too Good.
NWA,
Yeah,
dude,
I
I
love
loved
NWA.
NWA.
And then
Short,
when I saw that
all
movie,
Yeah.
time.
I thought that movie was great. I don't know. I've seen it like 3 times.
The
too.
NWA movie?
Yeah, the NWA movie.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty
I thought it was
good.
pretty
I liked
good.
Yeah,
it.
it was on
They
point,
they
man.
picked some pretty
It was
good
on
characters. Those
And
guys.
then I'm
was-
glad they really showed like especially they showed the actual footage of the scene where the cops are beating that black guy. They
Rolling
showed
down
the
street
footage.
with
Oh,
my
yeah.
6'4".
Yeah.
Easy E.
Easy E,
oh,
man.
Shit,
Yeah,
dude.
that
If
dude
he could
was
be
on-
alive, he could have been alive
And then
right
they
now.
got the Ice Cube's son to do him.
And
Oh
he
my
was
Dude,
so
oh
funny.
my god.
Ice
God.
Cube's son looked exactly like him. That was crazy.
That was weird,
And the
man.
guy they picked for Dre, I thought did a good job. Even though he kind of didn't really look like him, I was like, all right.
You could see it a little bit though.
I could see it, but I thought that was maybe
Dr.
the
Dre
least.
is such a
the
unique
least
look.
alike
They
him.
probably has tried to find. I haven't seen the movie, but I bet they tried to find someone who had more of his attitude. Since Dr. Dre has such a unique look to him.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to find
He's so
someone who
calm
really.
and like that's how it. Like,
Yeah,
and that's how
like
the character
it
was.
probably
He definitely
was
played
like
character.
they're like looking for someone who could just more like give his presence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Did
guy
y'all
that played
ever-
Easy E looked a lot like
Yeah,
him.
the guy that
Oh.
played Eazy was good.
Did y'all ever go to any of their concerts?
I've been to Snoop.
No,
I've been to.
I've been to Snoop. I've seen Snoop.
Dre.
Y'all never got to go to an NWA?
I've seen Eminem
No,
now.
I never got to go to because I was young.
I was
when
pretty
NWA
young
was
then
out,
too.
yeah.
NWA was around in like the early '90s,
Mhm.
so we were young to like 12.
Yeah.
See, I was born in '92, so
Yeah,
I was.
yeah, we were already rocking out
I was a
to
baby.
Easy E, talking about fucking
Yeah.
bitches and like coming on them and shit.
coming
Still
on and
on our
shit.
parents' cigarettes,
Hell yeah.
or at least thinking about it, contemplating it.
That's right.
And-
No, I never smoked. My parents didn't either. But if they smoked, I might have tried to steal their cigarettes.
They did, and I well, maybe not though.
I don't even know where I
12,
used to
13,
get
I guess.
cigarettes before my parents knew I smoked.
I don't know.
I guess actually, no,
Weird
I didn't
people?
really. No, I
Weird
didn't
bastards.
Really, I think I only tried smoking a couple times until after I was 18.
Okay.
And I only smoked cloves and shisha for the most part.
Chat thinks it was Suge Knight. That's what
Suge-
everybody.
it
in the
wasn't
chat's
Suge
saying.
Knight though. They have an article about it. It came out. Like,
But wasn't it Suge Knight that told everybody who killed him?
yeah.
So maybe it was Suge Knight.
I mean, it could
And
be,
he's
but-
just like, yeah, it was these two bastards.
Wait, is he trying to make a plea though to get out of? Because he ran somebody over too, didn't he? Wasn't he?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
motherfucker's in
He's like,
jail.
yeah, he's
Oh,
like,
I'm not
he's in
saying
jail.
Don't let me fool you. I'm not trying to say Suge Knight's a good guy. I know he's a piece of shit. Like there's plenty there's plenty of things. There's a reason he's in jail.
And actually,
You know,
it was
like-
on the set of NWA when they were shooting the NWA movie. He ran over two dudes.
On the set?
It was when they were shooting. Yeah, it was. Well, it wasn't on the set, but it was right near it. It was like he was getting off of the set, and these two
So
guys.
Suge Knight was
approached him.
there.
Yeah, because he was part of the movie.
Okay, and then he ran
And then
over.
he
to
got in
you.
an altercation with these dudes, and then ran them both over. That guy is a fucking dude. He's killed probably a ton of people. I'm sure.
Oh,
That guy does not give
killed
a fuck.
Tupac.
He could have. He probably could have killed Biggie too. He might have been the dude that killed both.
Them both.
He's like, fuck both y'all.
That dude was great. We might die just for saying this kind of shit. That's Suge Knight. He's got more pull than Putin, dude.
Dude, Putin pool is pretty strong.
That's correct. That
I feel
Putin
like that
pull.
needs to be a shirt.
Putin pull is pretty strong. And then it's
Yeah.
just a fucking face of Putin winking at you.
The plunger. I don't know why, but I imagine a plunger somehow.
A plunger, the Putin pull.
What?
Maybe that's a
It's a
sex
plunger
move.
in the eye, the closed eye.
Putin pool is a sex move.
It could be, yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Does it sound too? Is it too much of a sex
I
move?
don't know.
The Putin pull? Nah, that sounds too much like a sex
The
move.
Putin pool.
I'm just trying to think what it could be.
I feel like it would be like a guy fucking a guy.
Oh,
Okay, because
well, yeah,
it would
that
work
doesn't
like this.
surprise
Because
me.
no, a guy's
You
fucking a
can
guy
run
in the
to
ass.
shock.
Let's go. Let's think about it this way. A guy fucks a guy in the ass, and while he's fucking the guy in the ass, he's also the guy fucking the guy in the ass reaches around and jerks the other dude off that's getting fucked in the ass, and it's a Putin pull, like a Putin,
No,
like a,
I know.
Like
But
you're
I don't
putting
know what
it
the
in and
name
you're
is.
pulling.
But
And then
that
the
is,
pool,
I guarantee
the
you
Putin
that
pool.
has a name already because I'm pretty sure that's like a
Yeah, I'm
fairly
sure,
regular
but
thing.
then we just changed the name, Putin pool.
Hey, maybe if Putin ever starts doing it, it'll become the Putin pull.
I think it would take Putin doing it.
Yeah.
Let's get him on the line. See if he's willing to do it.
We'll see if we have enough hype.
Hey, we're gonna need Putin and we're gonna need Suge Knight
Will Putin
on the line
Jeez.
ASAP. Let's
These
if
are the
somebody,
two people we want
if
to
our
interview.
secretary could grab these
Yeah.
numbers,
Yep.
get them
Get
on
it,
the
get 'em
line.
on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beatrice, dial those numbers.
Oh.
Hey, Snap it's Kappa. What's up, dude?
Hey,
Good to
homie.
see you, man.
Oh, I still. He sent me a long message about some kind of bot, and he was recommending for the channel, and then I completely spaced on it. So,
Who was?
Snappa is Kappa.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Kitty Ann says Ethan is pretty thirsty tonight. Just saying.
Things people notice.
Because what do you mean? Because I was talking about a guy fucking a guy in the ass and
I
jerking
think
off.
she means you're drinking a lot of something.
No. No, she's talking about
Yeah.
him talking about gay dudes all the time.
Hey, I'm always talking about. Gay
Yeah,
so.
I mean,
You're
That's
talking about
nothing-
butt sex.
But there's nothing abnormal about that.
Yeah, I do that all the
I
time.
know. I don't know why she's just saying.
It's not
Maybe
extra.
it's a little thirstier
weird?
than normal. I don't know.
Is it weird that I talk about?
That's just what
guys
she said,
fucking a
guys.
I feel like
We don't
this
need to
is so
overanalyze this
weird.
one
And-
sentence. It's just
and
one
what I wanna
sentence.
say-
Let's
what
stop
I wanna
Everybody
analyzing.
calm down. Everybody calm down.
Is I was just analyzing the word a Putin pool. Like, let's go. Like, what do you think of Putin pool?
I don't know. I think you guys should make a shirt of it. Actually, you want.
The Putin poll.
There you go.
It's gonna
We
be
should just make a
Putin
shirt.
I'm
and
for it.
Donald Trump doing
You
what
got
I was
one-
talking about.
For it.
Putin and Donald
Val's
Trump.
in. She
There we
thinks we
go.
should do it.
I think that'd be a great animation.
Hey, MILF Hunters is here.
MILF Hunters.
MILF Hunter says, I have a fantasy with Kim Jong-un.
Ooh, I'm not the
Sweet.
only one.
Damn.
You ever want to Putin pull him?
The Putin poll on Kim Jong Un.
Putin pull him.
Okay, so here's what the
Oh,
shirt is.
sometimes I
Here's what the
hate
shirt
my
is.
vivid
The shirt is
imagination.
Putin
Morphed into
giving the Putin poll to
To
Kim
Trump.
Jong Un.
No, to Trump. I think it'd be better for Trump.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Yeah, because it could be Trump,
that would
over,
be
and then the
dope
Putin
ass shirt. That would
fucking
be.
them while he's jerking them off.
We could have him doing the Putin poll to many world leaders.
Dude, it could be just a crazy ass thing.
To
We
whatever
can have
world leader
him
you
doing the
want.
Putin pull to Hitler.
We should customize it. We'll
can
have
make everything
it's always
good.
the Putin doing the Putin
It's gonna
poll,
be
but
pretty
you
offensive.
can customize it to whoever you want. You can get a picture of your grandma
Oh
getting
no!
Putin pulled.
Who do
if
you
want.
want to see get
You
Putin
can
pulled?
customize
You could get a
the
picture
shirt.
of me getting Putin pulled.
You get a picture of Putin getting Putin pulled.
Whoa! The
If you
double,
wanted to.
the Putin pulledception.
Hey,
Jeez,
there we go.
This is where we go when we smoke a lot of marijuana on the internet.
Dark Tide drops in and
Too
says,
high or not high enough.
"Oh my God,
Oh, he's an old
very appropriate."
That's a good way to say something in chat. Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
what's up, Rant-A-Cat? Welcome,
Hey.
welcome. What's going on, buddy? Did we forget Ivanka? Dude, seriously. Putin could do that Putin pull to Ivanka.
Oh, okay.
Wait, was she the one that was in the
She sat in.
porn? Is that his wife?
No, his wife is.
I was on Playboy. In Playboy.
What is his wife named Ivanka? I thought it was his daughter.
No,
I
his
think it's his
daughter's
wife.
Ivanka. Melanie
Yeah.
is his wife.
Melanie?
And Melanie was in porn.
She is not really porn. She
No,
did, like,
she was
Playboy.
porn.
I thought
I'm pretty
she
sure
said
she was
No,
in
I don't
some
think she got
straight porn.
fucked, but I
No,
think
I
it was
think,
like
yeah,
more
I thought
like
it
Oh,
was
really?
like
titties and
photos or
pussy.
It was just
something.
nude
Yeah,
photos.
Like you
I thought it
can,
was
you can
porn.
just jerk off to her like puss and shit. You know?
Yeah, maybe Hustler, but
Not
I
her
think it
getting
was,
fucked or
I mean, I
anything.
could be wrong, but I feel like it was a magazine. Like, it wasn't like straight up like raw ass porn.
Yeah, she wasn't bent
That's
over
how I
taking it.
always pictured it.
No.
I like how you got a little
Sure.
smile at the end there. You're like, that's how I always
He saw like the
pictured
one
it.
picture and he's like went straight to like she's in a full porn.
That's all you need sometimes is that one picture and then
I don't need any of those nudes. I got it.
As soon as you think-
Right there.
Yep. I got it,
Slideshow
Melanie.
in my head.
Oh, Melania.
Melania.
Melania. I was like, Melanie? That doesn't sound right.
Melanie.
That doesn't
But
fucking
what
sound
was
right.
his? What's Ivanka's mom's name? What was her name?
Ivanka?
Yeah. Kind of a weird-
Just throwing names out there.
You can say something.
No, it was. Maybe somebody will say it before I could Google. it.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Yeah, I think the AC kicked back
His
up to 80s.
Ivanka's mom, the Russian
feel
chick
like-
that he was married to for like 20 years. Or whatever.
Oh, really? Oh, maybe so. I don't know, dude. I have no fucking clue. I'm gonna go check the AC. Seems like it's not doing anything.
It likes to
But it's
be
warm in
on.
here, so.
Oh, you should turn the fan on. Is it off?
Oh, it's not even here. Let me
Oh, he figured out. He put the fan and it leans against that chair, and when it blows, it like has air circulation down here. Changes the game.
100%.
Changes the fucking game. Like guaranteed. You'll see. It reset again, the motherfucker. And they saying it's gonna be 5. So that's like 3 days from now, or is that 4 days from now?
Tuesday.
Oh, it is Ivanka.
Tuesday will be whenever they come to fix this shit. It's
So
broken.
his wife is Ivanka.
Yeah. Oh, so his
What
wife
is
is
his daughter, then?
Ivanka.
I don't think that's true.
Are you Ivanka's
It
from?
is. Is that it?
I mean, people joke that Ivanka's the first lady, but she's his daughter.
Are you sure?
90% sure.
I'm pretty high, so I don't know either way. Chat would know though. If we could trust anybody, it'd be the people watching. So if anybody says
says-
Ivanka Trump is his daughter or sex mate, just pick which one.
He was married to an Ivana, and now he's married to Melania.
Melania.
Ivana.
I don't know if that's not.
And her name is Ivanka.
Her daughter.
Yeah. So her name is Ivana, the wife. And then
Oh.
Ivanka is the daughter.
Okay.
But
Whatever.
it was.
I think he's doing a good job. Best president ever. JK. Don't hurt me. I'm sorry.
I just wasn't sure if you were serious, so I kind of froze.
I'm just high as fuck right now. Hi guys. Hope you guys are feeling okay or good or really high. Because, there's a lot of people that say they fall asleep watching us. because they smoke weed.
I'm like, is that good or bad?
I feel like that's a really good thing because it's
I
like.
guess, yeah, I put things on that like comfort me and make me happy to fall asleep too, so it's kind
Well,
of
I think it's more of them smoking so much weed that they just like pass out and are like, fuck these guys, they smoke too much weed.
Who?
I'm surprised
The chat.
sometimes that I haven't fallen asleep on camera before. There have been times where I'm kind of like,
Falling asleep. Dude, you ever seen this guy get there too?
Oh yeah, he's seen me. I've passed out.
And we
after that.
know Chad does. We know
That's what
Chad
he was
falls
saying.
asleep.
Yeah.
They've told us so many times. Yeah, I fall asleep too with my hands in my pants and. No, none of them said that, but I'm just assuming.
yeah, I don't
Just
necessarily need to know
assume.
that. I feel like,
Maybe.
yeah.
I'm assuming. Well, let's see. Oh, somebody got banned out for dropping a link.
A doodle.
It's celebsunmasked.com. WP content uploads. Melania Trump 6. Oh, it's like a nude.
Let's click it and find out.
You sure you want to click that?
Well, we just don't have to relink it because remember nobody can see it so we don't relink it, but if we click it, we'll find out.
Could be.
They won't see it. It's only us. Even if it was we saw a
I
big
mean-
penis yesterday.
Yo, if
Very
anybody's
good
gonna
penis.
link us some legit porn, it's gonna be MILF Hunters.
Dude, Milf Hunters knows what's
Alright.
up. I
Everyone's
say,
gonna link us
I say we
legit
click it.
Show
porn.
it to me.
There it
There
is.
you
Oh,
go.
that's not bad. That's classy.
I could jerk off to it.
There you go.
Are those fake?
I know it. No, I don't think
I don't
so.
know.
Let me see.
They have enough money. Oh, don't let the
I
camera
mean,
catch.
she could be young
She's
enough
not even nude, really.
that
No, those are
yeah,
real.
she's not. Yeah, I was gonna say she's young enough. They could
But
just
those aren't
be
the only
natural.
ones. She does have some
Yeah.
topless for sure. I don't
She's got some
know.
top-
But even
Topless.
that, I mean,
She's
I
got
can
some
dig
I
bubble
think
bubble
you
bits.
get
bits.
why
Sort of
people get
badger.
judged. It's like you know what, whatever. It's a naked human body.
No,
the
I
person
don't
did
judge
this
her for it.
voluntarily.
I don't like. I
I
definitely.
am not saying you do, but people,
Yeah.
there are people who do, and it's like, what the hell's the big idea if they're comfortable enough with their body to make money?
Yeah.
Because people are willing to pay for them to be naked.
Like Chatterbait.
Why
I
the
respect
fuck
the shit out
not?
of it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Do y'all's things, guys.
The only time there's a problem is if someone's being like coerced or forced to do it.
Oh, that's pretty crazy.
That's the
That'd
only,
be
or
weird.
if they're like too young to know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, who the fuck cares? Enjoy your body, have fun.
Well, I like her because she's the first lady. And she represents the first lady of America.
Well, Donald Trump is the person who represents the president.
I know what he represents. I know who he is, actually.
I don't know. I'm super high. I don't know why he even said
What?
that like that. They both represent things, right? Is
Anyway,
that's the truth, right?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just still bitter.
But you really like Hillary, right?
I didn't never really like Hillary. I
Okay.
liked actually like Bernie. I was a
Bernie Sanders?
I really liked Bernie. I was feeling the burn.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are feeling the burn. And now that
I just
there's a
thought
weird
maybe
we'll
gonorrhea
see.
thing
like
going on.
shake
The
some
gon-
shit
the
up,
super
man.
gonorrhea,
Like,
that's a
push it to
burn.
the-
There's still quite the following. I mean, people still.
Well, you never. I like some people say there's no way it could be a Republicans could win 2020. I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm gonna vote. I don't know what I'm gonna vote for.
I'm gonna vote.
I'll find out.
This was the first year I've ever voted, or the first election I've ever voted for.
That was it?
Yeah.
Really?
Never voted before that. Always registered, but never went.
Damn.
Always had to work, and then my. Oh, I
It's
didn't
they
ask
have
Steve
to
about it.
legally, whatever job you work at has to give you 1 day off
go vote.
to go
Oh,
vote.
but they just wouldn't. That was it.
Yeah,
You
like-
can sue the
Well, actually,
shit out of
I
them.
could have gone, but I.
You could
just
sue
didn't
the
want
You're
shit
to.
probably
out
just
of
like,
them.
Well, because I always
Yeah.
had so much work, so I was like, fuck, can I like really spare 3 hours or
Go
how
for
long
a
this shit's
day.
gonna take, or should I just work? But
Yeah.
my job now is like so.
you could go do that stuff. That's cool. Did you
I mean,
enjoy
I still
the
have a
experience?
shitload of work, but I have like, I'm like, it's like more flexible. What's that?
Did you go vote or did you just do a mail-in ballot kind of
I
thing?
did a mail-in ballot.
Okay,
I went
okay.
through it with my soon-to-be like almost ex-wife in 2 months now.
2 months.
Nice.
Less
Why don't
than
they just
two.
let you vote online?
I know it's like a security thing. I think.
Oh my god, the most secure shit is online right now. Yeah, anybody can
I
break
guess the
into it
mail
too,
is
but it's
actually
like
must be more secure.
I know. I think that they're just old fucking people in charge of all this shit, and they don't want to.
I am so high right now.
If you think about it, if you have voting open for everybody on the internet, you're getting everybody. Like, You don't get everybody when you have to go to ballots and vote. But if you could just vote online for, it takes 5 minutes to sign up and vote, you get everybody voting.
But
and I don't know if they want that.
What would they use to
rig it.
It's harder to control.
Yeah.
This is the thing too. What do you use to
Oh, they'd
identify
still rig
yourself as an American?
Oh, yeah.
Like the guy, one of the people supposed to be voting. You know how somebody else around the world voting, saying, "Oh, I'm gonna make these people get a whole bunch more votes." You know what I mean? Who's gonna? How are we gonna be able to? How is they gonna be able to differentiate?
Differentiate.
Differentiate. Yeah.
Differentiate. Colorado is vote by mail. Yes, it is. That's how I did it.
That's how I did mine too.
Yep.
I mailed it in, and I went through like everyone with my ex. We were like debating like each one we're gonna vote for, and I was like, vote for whatever you want. I'm tired of arguing. I was like, I'm voting for what I want.
I'm tired of arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know why we were doing that. I was like, what the hell? I should just be able to do this shit on my own.
Yeah, just keep it secret.
Yeah, that's crazy. Woo! That's a good way to get an argument real quick.
Yeah, but there was only one that we really debated over.
Was it Trump?
Oh, God, no. That was not debatable. If that was debatable, I would have walked right out. Or actually, I would have roundhouse kicked her first.
Oh, no.
I mean, that's how bad it would have been.
Just
No.
like that.
That was just a joke. But at any rate, I definitely would have. No. I couldn't be with, Trump supporter. Just couldn't do it. It's like me being with a Raiders fan.
Hell no. Hell no. I wouldn't be with a Raiders fan either.
Really? Are they Broncos e-rivals?
They're the worst. Ugh.
Raiders fans,
Wow.
dude.
People that support another team. Fuck those people.
Yeah. Fucking assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously though, if you're hot, I don't give a fuck. I really don't care.
What do you
Not
You could
me.
be a total
I don't
Raiders
really care
fan.
how hot you are. If you're a Raiders fan,
Damn,
I'm not
hardcore.
no
Hardcore.
way. No way. No way. No.
Hardcore. Impious Music says, so high. I can't find my sober. Hey man, I'm lost in there with you, dude.
Dude, I love how Impious has that camera, and he makes it to where it's always zooming in and shit. So he doesn't touch it; it always auto zooms.
Yeah.
So sometimes it'll zoom in on his face, and he'll be so stoned, he'll just be like, and it's just in his face, and it just makes me laugh so hard. And I was like, that guy's awesome.
That's good shit. Bernie was robbed. Yeah.
Well, the
Literally.
Democratic Party fucked over, that whole situation.
He
Yeah,
was
they
no,
should
he was
do.
robbed because he was actually the popular.
30. No,
He was
it
the
wasn't.
popular person in the Democratic Party.
30% of people that voted for Trump said they would have voted for Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie would have been president, and it would have been badass. Oh man,
It would have
he
been
would be
interesting.
killing it right now, because Bernie's badass.
Well, and I like how Cheech says it. Cheech was talking about how he really likes Bernie because whenever they ask him a question, he automatically can just answer. There's
yeah,
no,
he does. He's straight up. 'cause
he can
he's
just straight up.
serious.
Yeah.
And he's intelligent.
Mhm.
He's well spoken, and he's like.
He's been saying the same shit
he's
forever.
Like, I think a legit good person. Actually.
Dude, he was in rallies getting
Yeah,
arrested.
there's not
he was
any
getting arrested.
legit people left. He's probably the last one
right?
in the government. Like
Dying breed.
that's it.
No, him and the what's her name, Elizabeth Warren. She's badass too.
I don't know a whole lot about
I
it.
don't
but
know a lot about her. Either, so I
Watch
don't-
her stuff. She's like
Okay.
the female Bernie. She's
Oh,
badass.
okay. Is she a congresswoman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, she's a senator, actually.
Oh, she's a senator. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
Dude, anybody? Yeah, if you're chill like Bernie, I'm chill with you.
Yeah, dude. Watch her stuff. It's on point, man. She whoops them. She has these Republicans on the ropes. She had what's her name? DeVos, the one
Oh,
they made
yeah.
the Secretary
Nancy
of
DeVos or
Education.
whatever.
Yeah.
She was mopping the floor with her ass. In one video, I was in tears. I was like, oh my god. Seriously,
Dope
I
enough.
was. It was a good one.
I'll take one.
I'll take a granola bar, please. Hell yeah.
Would you like one?
No, thank you.
No,
I have
thank-
to mosey on upstairs.
Oh my god.
Mosey on upstairs.
Yeah, or boogie jam on up there,
If you figure out how to get upstairs, let me know.
Let me know because we're trying to get up there. That's why we're smoking so much weed. We're trying to get
or.
upstairs.
Well, I was planning on taking the
Thank you.
chimney down.
Chimney.
Oh shit. Yeah, I think it's probably good. Like, we've been going for
Okay, those are
2 hours and 40 minutes.
Holy, almost 3 hours? That's a long cast. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's awesome.
We've been going.
Okay.
We got some extra boosted energy
Yeah, we
from our
did.
compatriots.
Awesome people here.
Val and Aaron. Thanks for
Thank you,
co-hosting.
guys. Yeah.
Of course.
Thanks for being here.
Always.
How do you did those edibles kick in? How do you feel?
I feel good. I just ran out of beer, so I have to go downstairs and.
Get
This
beer in the fridge.
Mm-hmm. Don't we still have those Core Lights in there?
Budweiser.
Budweisers, I mean?
Oh, you want one of them?
The ones that I brought up from you.
I don't know if I can drink a Budweiser right now because I haven't been drinking.
Budweiser.
Yeah, I've been drinking like.
There's IPAs in there.
I could probably drink a Budweiser. Who am I kidding? I'll be like, I'll drink whatever.
Okay, wait, what? Huh? Ron Paul. Ron Paul was the shit. What about
He was until he turned crazy.
Ross Perot? That dude was a fucking gangster.
I need to look him up.
Ross Perot. He bought like an hour. I think it was an hour of airtime with his own money
Mm-hmm.
to talk about how the tax code is fucked and how the tax code is fucking us and how they could fix it.
Dude, you serious?
And, dude, he was running for president
What?
and he bought
Ross
out.
Perot?
Yeah.
He's giving advice on what?
So he was talking about how the tax code is written, and then he was talking about how we're getting fucked by the taxes and how they could simplify the tax code. And he bought his own hour and just talked about it while he was running for president. It was crazy. The dude was fucking insane, for sure. But
That's dope.
he did some crazy shit. Like, who does that? Who takes their own money and just tries to tell you what's happening in the government?
That's cool.
Oh, Ross Perot.
Yeah, I know he was crazy as fuck.
Yeah, he was even back then. He ran like as an independent, right? Wasn't it?
I think I was too young for him.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah,
were.
he
Yeah,
did.
he was independent. Yeah, he was totally independent. Something fucked him. I don't know. He was.
Like he got fucked by something?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
Like
He
an
was.
animal
I think he was
or
probably
human?
gonna win over Bush. Is that who he was running
Bush,
against?
yeah.
It was almost like he was guaranteed to win. I don't remember what happened, but he ended up getting fucked over and lost his shit. I have no idea. I don't remember. I'm super baked. Everybody's super baked. Okay, thanks for being here, guys.
Yeah, guys.
We're back in the morning.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. for the Wake and Bake cast. If you want to come up and get high in the morning, we're gonna do it. You might still be here, so you'll probably be right here. So more of this.
See the beautiful wake up face.
Yeah.
Karen Russian there.
I'm hoping to be sleeping, but if I'm not, I might be up there.
Hey, we might have another party going down in the
Jammer
morning.
party.
And then we're back tomorrow night too, so don't forget that.
8 p.m. MSC.
Thanks for being here, everybody. We're gonna host somebody as
Yeah.
usual, so check them out. Wait for that. Love you guys. You're amazing. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Val. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks,
Thanks,
Ethan.
guys.
Yeah,
Peace
thank you.
out. Have a
Thank
good
you,
night.
guys.
Woo.
Oh.
Woo, woo, woo.
Nice.
That's the outro song. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, you guys should just get your signature song to like start it with and end it with.
Oh, we have one that starts us.
Mods fucking absolute dream.